we are in the building. I got it all set up this time. I don't have to worry about setting it up for like the first 5 minutes of the game. Getting busy today playing against the best team in the West. Who would have thought? The Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, the Minnesota Timberwolves are the team that's the best in the West. Let's slide the ESPN stats over there because their stats are pretty good, like I said. Let's check out some of their matchups here. ESPN has the shooting percentage, or has the Minnesota Timberwolves beating us by 57% matchup predictor. So that's interesting. Check out the points. Anthony Edwards leads Minnesota with 26. Brunson with 24. Field goal. It's gonna be what is this? It says rebounds. And Mitchell Robinson is leading in rebounds. This guy Rudy Gobert. This is the key matchup here because Mitchell Robinson doesn't seem to play good against good centers. So Rudy Gobert is a good center, not necessarily an offensive center. He can score though. He could get you about 15 points per game. If they're going to him, you know what I'm saying. He proved that in Utah. But he can get W figures and score, not just dunking the basketball. He can get give him the ball. He can make something happen there. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. Rudy Gobert is already a full grown man, big strong dude. So Mitch Robinson is going to have to battle somebody just basically his equal. Basically somebody that's that what Mitch Robinson, what people think Mitchell Robinson is, that's what Rudy Gobert is. Hustle points, and hustle stuff like that. I think Mitch Robinson has the edge in that. But when it comes to crispness and just a legit big man, with skills, Rudy Gobert fits the bill there. Let's do some assists here. Julius Randle's leading the Knicks in assists. Last 3 games, I think Brunson had about 7, 8, assists the last 3 games each. You know what I'm saying? So from the beginning of the season when he wasn't getting hardly any assists, there was one game when he had 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? 0 assists, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So his assists are going to go up. But Julius Randle is leading the team right now with 5.6. Conley's still around. I feel like Conley's been around forever. Never was that good of a player to me. He ended up getting paid a lot in Utah. That's not his fault. The team gave him the money. But it is what it is. Conley, he's still a serviceable point guard. 5 assists per game. Still can get you double figures. Still a decent 3-point shooter. Still a decent defender. So Brunson is going to be going at this guy probably. So we're going to see if that matchup works in our favor. But good stuff here, man. I can't wait till this game starts. Check out how low the tickets are in Minnesota. $23, the lowest ticket today. So look at the cost of living between being in Minnesota and being with the Knicks. I bet you, if this game was in Madison Square Garden, the lowest price ticket would probably add a 0 to here in the hundreds column. You know what I'm saying? $230 to get in the building. But Minnesota is as low as $23. That is incredible, man. So that's why it's worth to make these trips to these other cities. Because the amount of money that you would spend in a family trip with 4 people, you're gonna spend like $1,000 just to get in the building. Then if you guys decide to get any snacks and get the kids some fingers, whoa, you know what I'm saying, and whatever you want to get them, pause, you want to get the kids a finger, kind of problematic, you know what I'm saying, but you just want to spend some money in MSG, buy them a jersey, hats, buy yourself something, maybe buy your wife something, get a drink, get the kids something. You're gonna end up spending like another $100 or so at least. That's at least. You know what I'm saying? If you buy a jersey, something like that, now you're talking about you're approaching another $300, $400, $500 if you're going to buy a bunch of stuff for people. So let's say, roughly $1,200 investment, just to go to one Knicks game with 4 people. That's crazy, man. Might as well put the $12,000. It's going to be $1,200 together and I'll make it a family trip to go somewhere. So anyway, Minnesota would have been a nice trip to go to. But I wish I would have planned all that stuff a little bit sooner. Before the season started, man, I would have been more prepared, but kind of going through a rough patch, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Fournier is out, and somebody named Jordan McLaughlin, the point guard, he's out. Looking at the last 5 games, the Timberwolves and the Knicks are probably two of the hottest teams in the NBA. Knicks last 5 is 4-1, and same thing with Minnesota, 4-1 on their side too. They play Golden State twice. They play Phoenix. They lost to Phoenix. They play New Orleans and San Antonio. The Knicks, on the other hand, we lost to Boston, and we played some mediocre teams in Charlotte, Washington, Atlanta, and Charlotte again. So, our schedule was a little bit weaker here in the last 5 games, but wins are wins, Knicks have to take care of business and beat teams they should beat and basically go 50% on the teams that we on like better teams go about 50%, and now you have a really good basketball club. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to Frank and my job that said that exact line there. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to him for me plagiarizing that. Yeah, but that's definitely the truth. You just win the games you're supposed to win, and then try to steal some games against the better teams, and all of a sudden you have 40, 45, maybe even 50 wins if you do it often enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm very excited about this game. I want to get into the play-by-play and stuff like that. Right now, the game is supposed to have started at 8. Looks like the commercials and everything is getting itself together. If anybody wants to bet on this game, this is the betting line right now. I like to do money line. Money line, they have the Knicks down plus 10, but this is about even. This has been going up and down all day, but mostly on the Minnesota side. But this is an up and down game here. Minnesota is actually 5-0 at home. They're actually playing really good defense too. So both teams are like really good defensive teams. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. Minnesota, is to be known as anything good is kind of funny. It hasn't been that way in a long time. But they're literally one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Knicks are right there with them. So this is going to be a defensive matchup. So it's going to be whoever can get off on each team there. Karl Anthony Towns versus Julius. You got Brunson versus Conley. You know what I'm saying? You got Mitchell Robinson versus Gobert. You got RJ against their defensive guys. I think it's Jaden McDaniel. Whoever the kid's name is on that squad. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. And Anthony Edwards, of course, against Quentin Grimes, who's just coming back from injury. So that's going to be a hard test for Quentin Grimes. But hey, you're a professional basketball player. It's not my problem. Strap it up, baby. It's time. So you want to be a professional basketball player, eh? You want to play basketball, eh? You want to be a professional, huh? You want to be a professional basketball player? Well, here you go. You live for these type of games, man. You play basketball all the time, shooting, like people say, shooting in the backyard, or getting up super early and shooting before the rest of the kids come out to the park. You know what I'm saying? If you had a basketball court on the block, you brought the basketball court out early on a Saturday morning, and you sat there and wait for the rest of your friends to wake up, get their cereal and stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. This is what we all live for. I would love to be in the NBA right now playing basketball left and right. Some of these players, they take that shit for granted. They definitely take it for granted. I don't take this for granted. I don't take the Knicks for granted anymore. In my older age, and I don't take you guys for granted either. As we got Mega there, you is a beast. I don't know if you heard the effects just now, but I'm gonna try to use that more often. But we got Holcomb, we got Il Matrix, Geraldine is here. Mega. Yeah, so far so good. The regular cronies is here with me. Shout out to the starting lineups here. They're showing it now on the screen. So I can't wait, man. This is a really, really, really good matchup. The Minnesota squad has been playing together for a little while too, so they have a little bit of continuity. Tom Thibodeau is a good coach. You can't front. He is a good coach. Minnesota, I'm not even sure who the hell is their coach. But shout out to Wally Zerbiak. They showed him now that Wally Zerbiak played his best basketball in Minnesota. Shout out to him getting 20 points per game. Did he make an All-Star team? I think he made an All-Star team one time. So Wally was a good player, man. Wally wanted to be a Knick. So everybody always wondered, why is Wally Zerbiak, working for the MSG? It's because he always wanted to be a Knick. He's from Long Island. He literally drives from Long Island. Not every time, but he usually drives from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Him and Al. I know they used to do that a few years ago. Him and what do you call? What's Money's name? Anyway, I can't think of his name there, but the other commentator there, the guy that used to write for Newsday, Alan Hahn. I don't know why I couldn't think of Alan Hahn, but they used to do a pool. They used to take a cab, or sometimes they would drive, or they take the Long Island Railroad too. So it's interesting, man. It's the life of New York City. Shout out to Mike Breen. I met him in a parking lot. You know what I'm saying? The parking lot across the thing. Shout out to Mello. Shout out to, Obi Toppin. All those guys use the same parking lot right across the street from the Garden. And it's like, it doesn't seem safe to me. But whatever, man. The Knicks and the Timberwolves are about to tip off. Let's see who wins the tip. Mitch Robinson has been losing the tip a lot, man. Pause. Let's see if he gets a tip right now, man. Game is starting. We're already 15 seconds in, but I'm just starting to get the tap now. Mitchell Robinson annihilates the tip. So hopefully that's some a good sign that the Knicks can win this game, man. Here goes Brunson. Oh, so J.D. McDaniels picking up Brunson, trying to take advantage of that defensive assignment there. Grimes and Conley, because Grimes doesn't do nothing, so Conley is gonna take some time off there as Brunson shoots right over the top of the defensive specialist like he ain't even there. Let's go Knicks, man. Here comes Conley, bringing the ball up. See, Brunson is guarding Conley now. So, that switching, it gets annoying. If you ever play basketball, having to switch and then on each play, you have to find your man every single time, it's annoying. Here goes RJ pushing the ball up the court, looking to find somebody. Grimes running to the corner. RJ spinning all the way. And it's like kind of forcing a good defensive play there by Conley, I believe. Yep, by Conley, he was able to strip that ball out of there. But RJ, since he's been back, he's been forcing it a little bit, so he just needs to calm down, get back into doing what he was doing before. Conley bringing the ball up the court. Brunson's guarding him now. Over to Gobert. Gobert over to McDaniels, over to Towns. He goes Anthony Edwards back to Towns. Towns gets it, shoots it, fakes it, gives it right to Gobert, and Gobert lays it up. See, that simple layup there that Gobert did, Mitchell Robinson is incapable of doing that. So tape. Guys got to watch tape. Julius being guarded by Towns. That's his boy. Brunson comes around the screen. Mitchell Robinson all the way to the basket. Brunson just drives on a defensive player of the year like he wasn't even there. So he misses the shot, but the confidence of Brunson to take on challenges like that is incredible. Here goes Conley bringing the ball up the court. Brunson is trying to find him. Got him. So Minnesota's doing a little weave thing that the Knicks do. I really don't understand it. It's like weaving guys around for no reason, just to get them to touch the ball. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get everybody involved. But, if you're getting everybody involved but they're not doing anything while you're doing it, like, what is the point? So a lot of slapping and flapping here from both teams. Can't hold on to the ball. But Conley hits a three-point shot, nice and easy in the corner. Here goes Brunson, again being guarded by the Daniels kid. Gives it over to Julius. Julius almost hit a legal screen there. Shoots a three straight away. Top of the key. 5-5 right now. Knicks, Minnesota tied. Anthony Edwards coming down there. No, excuse me, that's Conley. Conley coming around the screen there, all the way to the foul line, looking for Edwards. Edwards got it. Got a weave thing going on here. Give and go to Gobert for a nice little floater off the glass. Anthony Edwards scores. Brunson, right-hand side looking. Getting across the timeline, 19 seconds. Pick up his dribble, give it to Mitchell Robinson, back to Julius. Julius comes around to the key, top of the key there, pulls up. No good. J.D. McDaniels bringing the ball up the court. Bringing the ball up the court. I mean, RJ should have just stopped him. He just easily gets picked off, and then the guy was able to hit a mid-range jump shot. But a guy like that, he hasn't displayed any handle ability, so you got to pounce on guys like that. Here goes RJ. They pounce on RJ. They force on RJ to commit to his dribble moves. So they gotta do the same thing for the other kid. So anyway, foul on, looks like Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, loose ball foul. Yes, man. Good NBA basketball so far. 9-5. Timberwolves are up. 9 minutes and 18 seconds on my clock. Here goes Mitch Robinson. Oh, Mitch Robinson with an in and out all the way to the basket. Like, why doesn't he do that more often? It was so fluid. Did you see that? It was so fluid how he did that. Fake the dribble, in and out dribble, go all the way to the basket and dunk it. Like, he surprised everybody because he never does that. That pisses me off. It's a good move, but here we are, 13 games into the season, and he had every opportunity to do that every so often. You know what I'm saying? Because he does have a handle. He shows it in the summertime that he has a handle. Why can't he use it? That pisses me off, man. Anyway, here goes Rudy Gobert here, gives it over to Conley. Conley gets Brunson caught up in the mix there. Grimes up for the rebound, and he knocks it out of bounds. A little bit of rust there for Grimes, jumping up, and the ball hit his hand there. Got to grab that rebound with two hands, bro. Mitch Robinson in and out dribble all the way to the basket like he always does it. It's ridiculous, man. Towns almost on backcourt violation, out of bounds there by Daniels. The referees didn't call it. The referees suck, man. Anthony Edwards gets it back to Daniels, driving all the way to the basket. Oh, he traveled, and they didn't call it. Come on, man. Mitchell Robinson to Brunson. So they bring the ball up the court here. 11-7. So the Knicks looks like they're trying to do something, but they don't know what to do yet. Because Grimes gets it, goes around the Mitchell Robinson screen, picks up his dribble immediately, gives it back to Julius. Julius pull up 3-point shot at the top of the key. Mitchell Robinson fight for the rebound there. Rudy Gobert's trying to front like he's getting fouled, but he wasn't. Here goes Anthony Edwards pushing the defense there. Oh, what did he call? So I guess he called travel. I don't know what these refs are calling. They're missing a lot of calls and they're not calling a lot of stuff, man. I don't fucking get it, man. Yeah, shout out to the shades. You see the shades. That means the kid is tired, man. My eyes are burning me right now. Outside all day today in the cold with my allergies acting up a little bit. A lot of wind. Brunson pull up 3-point shot and he knocks that down. I mean, Brunson, it doesn't matter if anybody's in front of him. That guy is a beast, man. And you want to talk about elite scorer at the point guard position, man? Brunson is a treasure to watch, man. Conley brings the ball up the court. Brunson's guarding him. The Timberwolves are doing a lot of drag screens, man. Towns, top of the key, pull up jump shot. He knocks that down. So 13-10. Minnesota's up by 3. Brunson comes around the Mitch Robinson screen. Got Daniels on his butt there. Pulls up about the dotted line. Mitch Robinson with a nice rebound. Up with the layup. He knocks that down. So somebody's hurt there on the Timberwolves side. Is that Daniels? Yes, that is Daniels. That's number 3 there. Yeah? He got caught in his ankles there a little bit. Might be shaking up. I'm not sure if he's exactly hurt or not. But since they're trying to sort this out here, let's take a look at what you guys are saying. And you guys are saluting each other. But I see some questions. I see Juice Shorts here. What's good, man? He says, are the Knicks winning this, bro? Hey, listen, the Knicks play better on the road. You know, since we've been with Tom Thibodeau, we're kind of an even road in a way. But, you know, we technically play better on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I think we have a good chance to win this game. You know, Vegas says the same thing. You know, what was it? We're plus 110. You know, before the game started. So you know, that's good odds there. I wish I would have put some bread on it. But yeah, I bet on my Knicks. You know, I think the Knicks can win. Right now, just looking at Minnesota, they don't really have much scorers. They have a lot of defensive players. They have a lot of guys that can score, but they don't have anybody that can really like drop buckets. You know, big buckets outside of Anthony Edwards and who else? That's it really. Oh, Towns. I'm sorry. So Towns and Anthony Edwards are the 2 bucket getters, but they don't have anybody else that really can do it. They have guys that can do it from time to time. You know, collectively, guys can get hot and stuff like that. Shout out to Kyle Anderson and some of those guys that they have on the bench there. But, you know, if you play defense, you know, the Knicks play defense, we should be able to hold it out. One thing about Minnesota is they have good length on their team. The Knicks don't have that coming off the bench. Coming off the bench, Minnesota has a lot of length. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be interesting, man. But, you know, I never bet against the Knicks. I think the Knicks have a really good shot to win this game here. One issue, the same way, like I believe it was a couple years ago, or it was a couple years ago. I believe it was the game. What's the name was in that game? I think it might have been like the first or second year of Tom Thibodeau, where Anthony Edwards hit like basically a game winner. You know, he scored like 26 and whatever, and then was able to pull out and win the game. Knicks led the whole game and then ended up losing it at the end. So, you know, that's possible. You don't want to play games against a team like this because, you know, guys can get hot, you know, go 2 scores, get hot at the end. And, you know, if you take the foot off the gas like the Knicks always do, the Knicks always let teams come back. You know, you really can't play games with Minnesota because they can play defense too. And, you know, they do have 2 prolific scorers and quite a few other guys that can hit clutch shots too, man. So it's got to be very careful with this team. I'm looking at Minnesota. Like I said, they got this Alexander dude. He's decent. Kyle Anderson, like I said, they got Tony Brown is there, small forward. Got Naz Reid. Shake Milton. I don't know if he's going to play tonight, but Naz Reid is really good. You know, so they got quite a few good players on that team, man. But like I said, nobody that really can score in bunches outside of Anthony Edwards and Towns. You know, Knicks on the other hand, you got Randall, you got RJ. You know, shout out to DiVincenzo and Quickly. Those 2 guys have shown an ability to score if they need to. Here goes Minnesota, top of the key. Mitch Robinson, I don't know what he's doing, trying to guard the perimeter with Rudy Gobert down low. But perimeter shot there by Alexander. Knicks down by 4. Playing pity pat, top of the key now. Julius on the inside. He should just get the shot up. Too much herky-jerky stuff, man. And then he's in the paint doing all that stuff and then kicks it back out to RJ. Now RJ throws a shot to God. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad possession. See, that's what I'm talking about, fooling around with teams like this, you know? Julius had a layup, but he was too busy fooling around. So here goes Towns. in and out 3 point shot. But those are those plays where they hit the 3 point shot. Now we're up. They're up 19 to 12, and it doesn't look good. But Julius, here we go. A little bit too much over dribbling there. Gets into his office. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. But he gets a foul, I guess. Yeah, I mean, couple things, man. There's a lot of stuff that these guys need to look at the tape, man. Look at the tape and see what's going on. See what you're doing. See what's going on. Why you keep making these dumbass mistakes? I just don't get it, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. So we got Levon Carson. He said, what's good? Let's get this W. My man CEO in the place to be. Yeah, man. Let's win this game, man. Here goes Knicks. Julius to Brunson. Mitchell Robinson's there to set a screen there. Brunson didn't take the screen. Gives it over to Grimes. Grimes not looking to do anything. Gives it right back to Julius. Side steps back to Grimes, and Grimes just launches it. Launches it to nowhere. Didn't have his feet set way too far. Shoots it just, didn't hesitate. Not really the best shot in the world. He misses it. Anthony Edwards pull up jump shot in the paint there. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Here comes RJ. That's the issue with Grimes. Dante DiVincenzo at least showed the ability to attack. Dante, Grimes has every opportunity to attack. So it's not like the Knicks are running specific plays where Dante DiVincenzo was getting more opportunities. It's the same opportunities that Grimes gets. Oh my God, Anthony Edwards there comes in, almost hit his head against the backboard for the putback slam just now. Sheesh. So here we go, the Knicks fooling around here. 113 to 18. That's definitely a momentum shot there by Anthony Edwards there. Here goes Brunson. Comes, swings across the lane, gets into the paint, gives it over to Grimes for three. Grimes misses it. So listen, Grimes is just going to shoot threes the rest of his life. He's 23 years old. This is all he's capable of doing. Goes Alexander back to Goldberg, over to Anthony Edwards. Sidestep dribbling, looking, trying to give it inside there. Stolen by RJ. RJ getting fancy with the dribble behind the back, between the legs, all the way to the basket, forcing his will and getting up in there, shooting it with the left hand. So good move by RJ, man. Very aggressive. A little bit too aggressive, but he's trying to get himself off, man. So I appreciate it. Alexander over there to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards just pulls up, tried to draw the foul there, gives it over to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert all over the place. Here goes Brunson. Brunson out to RJ. Transition 3-point shot. He knocks that down. See, RJ with the transition 3-point shots is fantastic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really has been working on those things, and it's finally coming in handy right now. So the score is 18-18. Here comes the Timberwolves on the inside there. Karl-Anthony Towns kind of runs like every part of his body hurts, man. He just drove in just now. Brunson tried to take the charge, but it's going to be Minnesota with some shots probably, I think. Somebody called a timeout. But look how Towns drives there. He runs like a big woman, like a big old woman. You know what I'm saying? Like he can cook a mean potato salad, the way that he runs up and down the court. So, I mean, I think we need to leave Towns alone. Let Towns stay in Minnesota, or let another team decide to try to trade for him or something like that. But I think the Knicks need to leave Towns alone, just deal with what we have, and that's it. Here goes Towns at the free throw line, taking his time there, shooting that free throw. He knocks that down. That kid can shoot. Got to give him that. He's a really good shooter for his size. He can do it all for the most part. But I think the Knicks really need to leave that kid alone. Brunson all the way into the paint, pump fake. Ah, man, too hard off the rim there, in and out. But Brunson's gonna get some free throws. Yo, Brunson is not afraid to go against the towers, man. He just drives in there and he doesn't care. But then you got a guy like Julius comes right in the same space and then kicks it back out. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's all about confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's all about confidence. You come through with the confidence, the defensive player is going to be on their heels. You know what I'm saying? But if you come in there bullshit, and then that's how you get your shit blocked. So Brunson, first free throw, knocks that down. So 19 to 121. Like I said, good matchup so far. Good NBA matchup right at the moment. Definitely appreciating the action here with these two clubs. So far, nice respect. The guys are having cordial conversations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I give it. Anthony Edwards definitely has a rivalry there with RJ, because those guys came. I don't know if they came out in the same class. I can't remember, but they basically came around the same era. So I'm quite sure Anthony Edwards about this kid named RJ. I mean, why am I getting commercials here? Getting commercials in my ear over here. Minnesota ended out Julius. I'm quite sure Anthony Edwards got tired of hearing RG's name throughout his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's like pretty good too. Julius driving on Towns there. Towns is on playing defense with his hands in his pockets. And Julius is doing too much right now. Getting double teamed, loses the ball, kicks it back out to IQ is in the game. Misses that. Mitchell Robinson with a big time offensive rebound. Back to Julius. Julius with a 3-point shot in rhythm, no good. IQ fighting for the rebound there. Here comes Minnesota. So Julius Randle is definitely forcing it right now. Towns is forcing it too, but he finished. He finished there, taller player against a smaller player. So those guys are trying to go at each other. So that we got to stay away from that. Hopefully Julius is not like addicted to that. Julius playing against Naz Reid is a little bit better matchup. Comes around the screen there for the switch with Towns. Thankfully gives the ball up. IQ tries to drive, gets cut off. Brunson sidesteps in and out, step back. Wow, man. And he misses that one. So it's 120-23. Here comes Minnesota. Anthony Edwards left hand side. Picked up by IQ. Shout out to the illegal defense there. Whoever that is underneath the basket, just push IQ to take him off his square so Anthony Edwards can get a step on him. So that was bullshit right there. Referees are right there. Yeah, they didn't catch it on the screen there just now. But somebody pushed IQ right before that play to get IQ out of position. And Brunson has stayed trying to get those charges. But Brunson has been hurting himself a lot, man. I don't know how he does it. He's a strong dude, man. Very strong kid. Strong and fearless, man. Unbelievable. Let me see who else is here. I see Vinny Vegas is here. Grimes is trash. I am not a fan of that kid, man. People say, shout out to Trav B. Ryan said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But one thing about Grimes is that dude is always looking for Julius and Randall, man. As soon as he gets the 2 dribbles, he's looking, picks it up, and looking for one of those 2 guys. Like he doesn't like Dante. He's not looking for nobody. He's just playing the game, playing what comes to him, getting the confidence. How many jump shots did he take? Just out of confidence. Just straight, letting it go. Taking it what the defense gives him, man. Hey, it goes on. Generation JL is my coworker here. Shout out to him and his YouTube channel, making videos about his what do you call it? Jeep Wrangler. You know what I'm saying? Very charismatic cat there. I wish he could do some more videos now. Very entertaining dude. Always trying to encourage him to do what he wants to do. So you really need to do what you want to do. Yeah, but good to see you on here, man. Feels good to be here. Okay, feels good to be here again. Cool, man. Kick your feet up, man. Enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch this game and see what happens here. So far, Anthony Edwards had a big time play. Brunson's just fearless at the moment. Checking out the points earlier on here. Julius has a 3. Right now, Julius is 1 for 4 right now. It's kind of forcing things. Mitchell Robinson is on playing decent right now. Not out of his mind, but at least he's showing up against Goldberg today. Brunson, 8 points, man. 2 assists, just attacking, 2 for 5, but still attacking on that Minnesota team. 3 for 3 for the free throw line. You got Archie Barrett with 5 points, kind of forcing it too. We kind of need him to focus a little better. Grimes, 7 minutes, 0 points. He does have 2 steals though, 2 steals and 1 assist. But Grimes gets it and then he just lets it go. Whether it makes sense or not, he's just gonna launch it just because he's behind the 3-point line. He has a clear look to the basket and he just launches it no matter what's happening. So I mean, it's mindless. It's mindless basketball. On the other side of things, I'll just give you the leading scorer. That's Towns with 7. Everybody else is 3, 4, 2, and 3 respectively. So Brunson here. Most charges drawn so far. So he's going to lead the league, man, because he sacrifices his body too much. So he's going to end up leading the league in charges, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing. It's a good thing in the playoffs or key games, key moments, but, I mean, this guy is sacrificing his body every single play. So, I mean, something's got to give with that. Yeah, man. Generation. He said, "Don't start your stuff." I got love for you, man. Dante, screen inside to Hartenstein, side step for Hart. Hart out to IQ. IQ left hand corner. Tries to take a Hartenstein screen there. Picks up the dribble, spin around. Wow, what kind of shot is that? It's like that Patrick Ewing meme. Do you practice that shot? When? Show me when you practice that shot. Anthony Edwards coming across the screen. to get Nas Reed open for three, man. Nas Reed just shoot a set shot, man. Man, not too many people shoot set shots in 2023. IQ back to Brunson. Brunson jab steps, backs it up, takes a screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein sets good screens there. Pull up jump shot there. Brunson trying to get the foul from behind, and he does get it. So, and one there for Anderson, got caught sleeping there. Brunson always catches guys with guys on his ass, man. He always catches them. See, Watson comes across the screen there, knows Anderson's behind him, and he instantly picks up because he knew the referee's going to call that. So this is a heads-up play by the point guard, man. Brunson is just amazing. 10 points right now, 2 assists. Looking for number 11. Dwayne Dennis is in the building. What's good, my man? Good night. Dwayne Dennis. Is Dwayne Dennis Jamaican? Let me know. Jamaicans are the only ones that are going, hello, good night. Like, you don't even know whether to say hi or bye. You know what I'm saying? So that's some New York stuff right there. He goes, Kyle Anderson, top of the key, Mr. Slow-Mo, all the way to the basket. He goes all the way to the basket and scores. Like, you can't tell what he's going to do. He puts everybody to sleep. But good play by him. They got Brunson bring the ball up the court, being guarded by Sweet Feet here. Mr. Anderson just blows by him. Back out to Dante. Dante fakes it, drives, kicks it back out to Hart. Hart wide open, top of the key. He misses that. Hartenstein, nice tip back. Here we go, Dante DiVincenzo. And they call over the back. Get the fuck out of here. These refs, man. I don't think that was over the back. You know what I'm saying? It can't be over the back if the player in front of him is coming backwards too. If the player in front of him is freely moving backwards, and then Hartenstein just happens to come behind him and tap it up, how was that over the back? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. He goes twinkle toes here, gives it over to Edwards, excuse me. Edwards to Towns, I believe, being guarded by Josh Hart. Knicks illegal defense. Brunson and IQ guarding nobody just now. So we're going to get a technical foul there. I hate those two. Those illegal defenses when you know you fucked up. It's like stupid stuff that stops the play. It gives the team a free shot. And they get the ball back too. So it's just really, 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 really annoying. Really annoying plays, especially from a coach. When you're trying to get the guys to run the sets, and you're trying to encourage them, trying to tell them what's happening, and then they fool around and they get an illegal defense. This kind of Anderson gives it over to Towns. Towns looking to get busy there. Knicks showed a triple team. Two guys are open on both corners there. Knicks lose out there. Looks like Anderson gets a corner three. It was Brunson. Brunson sidesteps, get it over to Hartenstein. Nice inside left-handed layup there. Hartenstein's moving quick, talking, getting mad texts. I don't understand why people are texting me like crazy there. Because Anderson over to Towns. Towns is skipped to Malou there. He goes Nas Reed in the corner. He goes Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trying to take advantage of this fast break there. Poked away by the defense. Nas Reed with good hands. So Nas Reed is losing his hair there, but he's still holding on to them dreads. So good. I had dreads for a lot of years too. Probably like the last couple of years, I probably should have cut them off. But it is what it is. Funny thing about it, man, like my hairline is all jacked up now, but it took a while for it to start really getting jacked up, because my hair was so heavy. As that's RJ with another 3-point shot. So RJ is becoming a different player right now, So right off the bat here, RJ has 11 points. 11 points. It's gonna be 8 points. Brunson has 11. Waiting for Julius to catch up. Towns looking to take advantage of the little guy. Sidestep gives it over to Anthony Edwards there. Anthony Edwards kicks it out to Nas Reed. How many 3-point shots is Nas Reed going to get wide open? So I don't like big man shooting threes like that. He goes RJ with the rebound. Gives it over to IQ. IQ hasn't really done much there. He's trying to get loose. He steps out, looking to set the play up there. Top of the key, he's going to ask for a screen. Here comes Hartenstein. Hartenstein's going to set that screen. IQ takes the screen, comes roll around the screen with a full head of steam. Over to Hart. Hart off the glass, no good. Just a bad shot attempt there. Here goes Anthony Edwards all the way attacking IQ. He misses it, but he does get the foul. So, just bonehead plays by the Knicks. That's something that we just got to deal with, y'all. Stupid things like that, we just got to deal with it. Because, we can easily keep talking about trades, trade this guy, trade that guy. But those trades are not going to happen. This is our crew. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we need to get rid of Fournier and maybe one player to try to get one really, really good rotational player spot starter out there to help us out. That's what I think we need to do. We need to see if we can turn Fournier and a filler and maybe a draft pick or a second round pick, something like that, into another starting caliber player and to put in that rotation, and then we'll be fine. I think that's just the last piece for this group because I don't think we're going to be able to get that next guy. But if we get another starter here, then we have enough firepower where we could say, okay, let's trade Julius now because we got RJ, and then we end up getting hopefully another forward that can score. So then you got got that forward in RJ. Then you could say, okay, get rid of Julius and try to get somebody else. But it would have to be somebody on the caliber of Giannis or something like that. You know, if you want to say Donovan Mitchell, that's fine too. But if we get Donovan Mitchell, then we instantly got to give up Grimes or somebody because we can't get Donovan Mitchell here and still keep Grimes and DiVincenzo and Hart and all those guys. Somebody is going to have to go. Not everybody's going to take that ride to the championship, man. You know what I'm saying. There's a lot of fan favorites that didn't make it to the finals, man. Shout out to John Starks, but Gerald Wilkins and Johnny Newman and all those guys were fan favorites. Ron Strickland, Mark Jackson, all those guys were fan favorites when we went to the, in 90, before '94. But '94, none of those guys were on the team. You know, shout out to Oakley. Oakley's a fan favorite, but he wasn't on the championship. The finals team in 1999. He wasn't on that team. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. We have to just have to go with what we have and just understand that not everybody's gonna take the ride. You know. Shout out to Wiz, BKLA. What's good, man? Happy to see everybody here. Kareem Grant, man. Can't miss Kareem. Kareem is here too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's an important thing. Not everybody's gonna take the ride, man. Shout out to retirement. Let's look at it like that. Shout out to retirement. My man, Generation JL, we worked together, right? We've been working together forever. So I actually remember him on probably like one of his first days on the job and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, who's to say that we all gonna make it to retirement in one piece? Not necessarily having to do with the job risks, the health issues and stuff like that. Just life. If everybody, just lives life, anything can happen to anybody. So we don't know who's gonna make it to the end. So when you get down to the thing, I'm supposed to retire in like 11 years, right? Who's to say I don't retire in 11 years? Who's to say something happens before me? You just really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But everyone's gonna finish, and that's what we want to do. We want to get to the end where we can like retire and stuff like that. So without anything tragic happening, making it to the end as far as retiring, like that's the goal. But not everyone's gonna be around, when that time happens. My man Generation might get a deal from somebody, start making millions of dollars as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? And he might just leave me, and I'll be stuck on the job. Who knows? I might become like a millionaire kind of personality or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I won't be finishing the job. But the point I'm trying to say is that not everybody's gonna be there at the end. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta go with what happens, man. Make moves, try to get better, and hopefully you make the right choices. So RJ's working the refs here. It's a lot of young refs now, man. I see this kid here. He got the little part in the side. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, chilling. A lot of young refs, a lot of females, a lot of little female refs and stuff like that. It is what it is. You know, big turnaround. I feel like it's a big turnaround everywhere. Right now, for the first time, the fire department is hiring in New York, right? So there's quite a few people that I know that's on the list. Shout out to one of my coworkers that actually moved on to become a firefighter. So he's actually training right now in the fire department. My sister just told me her boyfriend is trying to become a firefighter. He should be on one of the next classes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the city's in a big change right now. The fire department seems like they never hire, but right now it's like open where people know that they're hiring. Sanitation is usually quiet, but they're hiring. You know what I'm saying? MTA is always hiring. You know, so I mean, the city got all kind of buildings popping up all over the fucking place. A lot of like businesses that you thought would never leave New York City are gone. It's weird, man. It's crazy. So anyway, Not much has changed with the score. It's 28 to 32. So all that talking, I was talking through commercials and free throws and all that kind of stuff. Not really has happened since the last time I talked any basketball. But good crazy pass there by Josh Hart for David DiVincenzo to get that shot. Hartenstein with the offensive rebound, and IQ just launches a shot falling out of bounds. For what? He just got the rebound. It's nonsense, man. So the Knicks are just making a lot of bonehead plays. Anthony Edwards all the way to the basket, makes the right play, and that's how the league is pushed to 6. So I mean, if the Knicks took that possession serious and was able to score, then we wouldn't be down by so much. Here goes IQ with a 3-point shot, in and out, no good. Wow, RJ with the freaking rebound, he misses 2 point blank layups, man. Big time play. RJ needs to calm down. Just calm down, kid. You know what I'm saying? RJ's strong point is not finishing. Finishing in traffic, RJ cannot do it, man. But he's definitely got to calm down right now. He has a lot of energy. Trying to get back to scoring ways. Here he goes at the free throw line. He misses that, so he misses 2 point blank layups, and then he misses a free throw. So I mean, RG's in his own head now. Like I said, he needs to take a break. He's like moving too fast. He's not giving himself a chance to shoot. Makes the second one, but he got to shake that out a little bit. So there goes Minnesota, 29 to 34. 10 minutes and 56 seconds on my clock. I'm behind about 30 seconds, guys. Anthony Edwards, Naz Reid drives. Josh Hart, stolen by RJ. Here goes RJ, full head of steam, gets the ball poked away. So Minnesota's definitely watching the tape there. Knicks turned the ball over. And Anthony Edwards on the inside there. Who is that with a full head of steam? Naz Reid tried to dunk that. Did he score? No. Did he score just now? I think he did. Here goes Hartenstein driving. He loses the ball. Fuck, man. Kyle Anderson, slow-mo, back to Anderson, back to Towns. Big time play by Anderson with a touch pass. So Minnesota's going on a nice little run. Here comes the timeout. Knicks are definitely going to call a timeout right now. They need to. Knicks are really fooling around right now. So this is really annoying me because there's nothing Minnesota's really doing. That Minnesota can get up the court faster, if you notice that. But it's not something that the Knicks are doing that's really that Minnesota's doing that's really damaging the Knicks. It's really the Knicks are doing stuff that's damaging themselves. So there must have been a technical foul there because IQ just shot a technical foul. So it's on the score is like 30 to 36. So I don't know if they call it a technical because Rudy Gobert was holding on the rim. That's bullshit. You got to call it for what it is. 38. So it's 30 to 38. Shout out to the Knicks about the score. I'm going to have to refresh my thing here. So I'm about 20 seconds behind. Hart gets it over to RJ. RJ comes around the screen there. Gives it back to Hart. Hart drives all the way to the basket, dotted line, knocks that down. Hey, man, guys got to be aggressive. They got to shoot when it's time to shoot. Just go for it, man. So this Conley number 10, gives it over to Kyle Anderson, fakes it, drives slow-mo all the way to the basket. RJ fouls him. They didn't call anything. He goes Hart, full head of steam, looking for the rest of the Knicks. There are none. Because RJ drives right into 4 people there, just forcing it. Just needlessly forcing shots. Needlessly forcing shots, man. It doesn't make no sense. It's driving me crazy. They shouldn't have to do that. Driving needlessly, that means that you're not playing. That means that you're trying to get the referee to blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you're gonna come back or how you're gonna score, man. Driving against 4 guys and hoping that the referee calls a foul? Come on, dude. There's 3 other players open. If there's 4 people that you're crashing into, there's 3 people open, dude. Makes the first free throw. Here comes the second one. Up, and it's good. 34 to 38. Come on, Knicks. Clean this shit up, man. Clean it up now. So we're in the second quarter. I can't believe that. Time is flying. Conley over to Naz Reid. Naz Reid is posting up Josh Hart. So this is the nonsense here. Josh Hart is a mismatch against anybody bigger than him. Easy, nice turnaround, shot off the glass. It's just nonsense that Josh Hart has to guard center power forwards. It makes no sense. Anyway, IQ, let me not get frustrated. IQ coming across, gives it over to Julius. IQ falls down. I'm surprised the referees called that. It's ridiculous, man. Look at Naz Reid against such a baby. Josh Hart is a baby to him. Bounce, spin. Hart, of course, is going to be out of position because the weight advantage. He just bopped him out of position. There's no way for Josh Hart to be able to recover to block that. That's why Hartenstein had to jump out of position to try to block that shot. But it's too late, man. Mouse in the house. Josh Hart over to Hartenstein. Somebody cut, please. Hart should have cut. Hart comes around the screen, back to IQ. So this is a waste, man. IQ is the off balance. So IQ knocked down that shot, so he's gonna get a free throw. But IQ is off balance right now. Just what is going on, man? Watch the shot by IQ. He comes across and he just shoots off balance. I'm not sure if there was a foul there or not, man, but he just jumps off balance. Like it's like he's not even trying to shoot. He's just like hoping that the referees call the foul. That is not the way you play, man. That is not how you play basketball. IQ free throws here. He makes one. So that's the and one there, 37-40. So listen, the Knicks are within striking distance. One possession game. Conley brings the ball up the court. Let's play some defense, guys. Switching. Josh Hart, a little bit too late there. Hartenstein, good recovery, but can't recover all the way. That was Dante actually. Dante recovered, but Josh Hart wasn't able Hartenstein wasn't able to stop his man from scoring. IQ, full head of steam all the way to the basket, does nothing with it. All the way back, full head of steam running around, does nothing with it. So now he's looking for RJ. RJ gets it. Hartenstein there. You got to be careful. Drives. Left-handed shot, no good. RJ's right-handed. RJ's not even left-handed. So it's like something silly. Wow. Alley-oop to Goldberg there. So Minnesota's definitely running us down. So Minnesota definitely has a clear advantage in the fast break opportunities, man. They're very good at pushing that ball. So the Knicks are going to have to stop that. But, geez, Louise, rice and peas, man. Frustrating. So, I mean, Knicks should be going for a timeout now. So we just have to just get some free throws here. So I don't know if Tom Thibodeau's going to call a timeout after the free throw. We'll see what happens here. Goldberg's shot is up, no good. Julius is back in the game with the rebound. So I think we need to see what's up with Julius. We need to see if we can get some offense here. So IQ, pick your poison there, takes the Mitchell Robinson screen all the way into the paint, turns around, and shoots it. So that was a nice shot. I hate seeing guys shoot off balance and stuff like that. They're out of control. But good shot by IQ just now. Yeah, Conley always in control, comes around the screen there, pulls up. No good. Referee called a foul. Trash. So one thing about Conley doesn't argue. Conley plays with low energy. You know what I'm saying? He's consistent or whatever. He's a good point guard, but he plays with no energy. He doesn't really doesn't really ruffle the feathers on that type of thing. Very quiet. You know what I'm saying? Still a little bit steady point guard. Got some age on him now. He's decent. He's at the free throw line now, shooting the first one. He makes that one. Oh, my God. Making me yawn. 45-39. So far, like I said, the game is still good, man. Still a good game. Let me get some fan going on here. Give me some oxygen. Hopefully that buzzing doesn't kill you in the microphone. IQ on the right-hand side, being guarded by Anthony Edwards. There gives it to Julius. Julius goes right at Naz Reid. Too much dribbling all the way to the baseline. Takes too many bounces off the shoulder there. That's the offensive interference there. Mitchell Robinson gets it and dunks it in, but they didn't call it. So I feel like there's a lot of things happening out there that these refs are not calling, man. Anthony Edwards just going around that screen there. Goldberg, cross court to number 10. Conley just blows a teardrop. Josh Hart gets it. Knicks are trying to take advantage of the fast break. Minnesota's doing a good job of stopping that. Mitchell Robinson to Josh Hart, cross court pass to IQ. IQ just launches it off the back iron. Dante DiVincenzo jumps in, tries to slap it back, but he falls to the ground. Here goes Naz Reid, mouse in the house against IQ. So IQ gets caught with the foul there. He might have got caught in his nose, too, with a little elbow. But Minnesota is doing a really good job of getting up and down with that fast break, man. Sheesh. Naz Reid comes across the thing. Yep, quickly might have got cracked in the nose there. So he caught a little bit of an elbow. Inverted, It's all good. Boring ass game from the Knicks perspective. Dwayne Dennis, we need this game. It's important. We need this game. I don't want to look ahead, man. I'm trying my best not to look ahead, but we just have to concentrate on this game. But this is definitely important, man. Important for the rivalry too. East-West rivalry. Anthony Edwards versus RJ. You know what I'm saying? We got Towns versus Julius. Mitchell Robinson versus Gobert. You know, so there's a lot of little matchups there that we can count on. Brunson versus Anthony Edwards also. You know, but yeah, they are doing a good job defensively, getting back and then just blowing our doors off with their fast break attack. They're going to the basket there, a little bit overzealous by Minnesota trying to score there. Brunson all the way, being double team, cross court pass to Dante. Dante launches that baby, hits that, bang bang, how you love it, Mr. Ragu. Nice touch on the ball, baby. I feel like Dante needs to start. Just the way that Quentin Grimes came in there. He didn't really play that well, but at least Dante, can be aggressive scoring. Goes Julius, full head of steam. Now as Reed just stands there. They call a blocking foul. But Julius Randle had nowhere to go. Julius Randle is just looking to bump, bump, bump. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, I mean, like we had big men back in the days too. See, like look, Julius. Julius is looking to make the contact. That's not a good idea when you're running fast break. You should not be looking to make contact on a fast break. Look at that. He drives, looking to get the bump. You know what I'm saying? Not on a fast break, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he just has no option, no action, doesn't know what to do, in situations like that. Referee bailed him out by calling that blocking foul. But it is what it is, man. I want to talk about Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson, when he became a Knick, you know what I'm saying? What happened to me? I didn't tell my ACL at the time, but something happened to me. I think I might have gotten fat or something like that. So I had gained some weight and then I ended up losing the weight and stuff like that. So then I'm back playing basketball again. So while I was like getting my skills back, I used to go to the park by myself and just practice stuff. So I'm getting older and stuff like that. So I'm trying to take advantage, and getting stronger too. So I'm trying to take advantage of the post play and stuff like that. So I used to study Larry Johnson. What did Larry Johnson do so good? Larry Johnson did a good job of keeping a low center of gravity. He did a good job of doing like the ghost dribbles. If I don't know if I can really show you what I mean by that, but like a ghost dribble. Let me take this off the screen. Let me set this back up so I don't have to keep doing that. But let me take this off the screen. It's just like kind of like a ghost dribble where like he has the ball, and he kind of just like he's like posting up, right? And he's posting up and he's kind of like posting up and he's like doing like this, with his back to the basket, where you can't really tell where the ball is. Like the guy's playing defense on you, and you're like, he's doing this, and then he'll switch like that. It's kind of like a ghost. So I used to practice that. You know what I'm saying? So I think Julius needs to add that to his game. Because Julius plays below the rim when he posts up, so he kind of needs to get that deception. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't really tell if he's gonna go, which side he's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson literally works for the Knicks, man. So I don't understand why these guys don't just come down and show guys some moves and stuff. Why don't the organization ask guys to show Julius something? You know what I'm saying? When the guys are watching tape and stuff like that, they should bring up different players. See if you could pick Larry Johnson's brain. Some simple things too, like Larry Johnson used to get the ball, and Larry Johnson used to straight fake like that without even jumping. You know what I'm saying? He'll fake it, then he'll do a power dribble. You know what I'm saying? Little pivot, whatever. He was really, really smart in the post, man. So those are little footwork games that you play out there where you're playing chess, not checkers, just straight trying to jump people from all over the place. Get some chess going on here where you go use angles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's been an all NBA player and stuff like that, it's a shame that those little layers have not made those connections or have not arrived in time for this dude. 2010 and 5, and he still has so much like things to learn about basketball, little offensive stuff. Yeah, man. So little things like that, man. I just wish guys would practice and learn, man. Anyway, Twinkle Toes gives it over to Anthony Anderson. I'm calling everybody that wears hot pink sneakers Twinkle Toes, okay? Hot pink or hot orange sneakers. Come on, infrared. Here goes Julius. Julius stutter steps, crosses over. And meanwhile, all the other players are already in position while Julius Randle's trying to beat the press by himself. It's ridiculous. So this is very frustrating game right now, man. whoever this is, gives it over to Towns. Towns back to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards. Mitchell Robinson switched. Why? Towns is open. So now Brunson has to come over to guard Mitchell Robinson's guy. So why is Mitchell Robinson switching out there on the 3-point line? I have no idea. It's ridiculous. Stay with the big man. Julius. Ooh, almost a nice cut there by Brunson, but Brunson wasn't looking. Julius and Dante go on 2-man game there. Julius, here goes the bump. Shot should be up already. There it goes. Mid-range jump shot, no good. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Back to Dante, nice and easy. He misses that. Julius fighting for the rebound there. They're going to call what? They're going to call something on the floor there. Maybe Mitchell Robinson or somebody. I didn't really hear. So I can't really tell who's whatever. So they're showing offensive rebounds. They're saying by teams. So there's like 3 teams here at the end: the Lakers, Bucks, and the Thunder that have as a team has 8, 7 offensive rebounds. Mitchell Robinson has 6 by himself. Whoop de damn do. Okay, he's averaging 11 rebounds per game. That means he's only getting 5 defensive rebounds. Listen, he can get 6 offensive rebounds only once, but on the defensive rebound side, to show me that he's a good rebounder, that he needs to get 6 to 9 defensive rebounds also, my G. In comparison, let me take a look at this before I show you guys, just so I can, for my own reference here. I'm trying to see what Goldberg does here. I don't see the split for offensive and defensive. So I'll take a look at that when we get to halftime. But good rebounder. Shout out to Patrick Ewing. Used to always get like 8 to 9 defensive rebounds per game. Towns, off balance, still able to make the shot. He just runs wild, man. Dante DiVincenzo pushes the ball, gives it up to Brunson. Brunson, set of steps, loses the ball, then being double teamed, get back to Julius. Julius, top of the key. Playing against Twinkle Toes. Kind of erratic there. Such an erratic shot, but he did make that. 52-47, 4 minutes and 34 seconds on my clock. Anthony Edwards being guarded by Josh Hart there. Looking for the give and go. Wow, stupid ass pass by Towns. I don't know what he was thinking there. Josh Hart had an alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, decided not to give it to him, but caught the trailer for Julius Randle for a nice little layup. So 49-52. Even though there's a lot of dumbass plays there, the Knicks are still has a different like gear that we can go to. Like once we stop fooling around, then we can probably hit that gear against this team. Because they make mistakes as well. So nice hard dribble there, getting only to the basket by Kyle Anderson. He's gonna get some free throws. 52-49. So yeah, I'm not particularly scared too much about this game here, because like I said, Minnesota's not playing particularly well either. Good steal by Mitchell Robinson there. It was just a bonehead play by Towns also. So good look there. Julius Randle was able to get that layup. Mitchell Robinson's playing good, man. Can't front. Got to give guys props, man. I really don't believe in Mitchell Robinson, but we got to give him props for at least competing, because everybody thought that he wasn't going to be able to give those numbers against Rudy Gobert. But he got 6'6" and 2 steals right now. No blocks, but 6'6" and 2 steals. That's decent. Offensive rebounds right now he has 4. Defensive only 2. That's an issue to me. He's not getting to the defensive rebounds. That's his only job. This is frustrating to me, man. Brunson bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Twinkle Toes. Gives it to Mitchell Robinson, over to Julius. Julius stumbles, dribbles, attacking Towns too hard for nothing. Loses the ball. Dante ends up getting it. He's dribbling. He's just attacking. See, Grimes wouldn't do that. Kicks it to the corner for Brunson, step back, and Brunson knocks that down. How does he do that? How does he knock down those threes? Oh my God. Timely knock behind the back 3-point shots, man. Step back 3-point shots. Unbelievable. So Minnesota's looking around. Kyle Anderson gives it over to Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes takes the screen by Kyle Anderson. Misses that. Julius with a big rebound. So Julius jogs the ball up the court looking. He got Dante in the corner. Even go to Dante. Dante top of the key. Comes around the Julius Randle screen. Julius Randle should have cut. Julius Randle had a nice cut to the basket, but he wants to post up. Mitchell Robinson got good position on the inside, but nice seal off there for RJ. But RJ blows a layup, and Mitchell Robinson can't score either. Golly! Oh my God, man. Anthony Edwards, this little drag dribble, pulls up for three, no good. Dante and RJ fighting for the rebound. Dante wide open, transition 3-point shot. Oh, in and out, baby. We needed that. That would have been nice. That would have gave the Knicks a lead there. So 52-53. Look, man, RJ and Mitchell Robinson, two guys that can't finish on the inside. Unbelievable. Wow, Anthony Edwards straight pushing Brunson in the paint there. Referees didn't call anything. Here goes Julius. So Julius just pushed Cal Anderson just now. So these referees are not calling a good game right now. Julius Randle able to make a nice little transition. A lot of bumping for Julius, man. Feel bad for him. There's Anthony Edwards here. Too much unnecessary contact by these players. Anthony Edwards just pushed RJ just now. All right, so this is a lot of bullshit happening here. I would hate to see a fight, but there's like a lot of bullshit happening right now. Dante DiVincenzo, good defense there. Gives it to Kyle Anderson. Good spin there. Kyle Anderson is good, man. Kyle Anderson is a good basketball player, man. He set up Dante all the way. He put the little drag dribble, spin move right on him and laid it up right at the rim. Very good basketball player there. Knicks called a timeout. So the Knicks only down by one. Knicks only down by one, okay? It looks like the Knicks had the lead just now, and then Kyle Anderson just scored. So big time play by Kyle Anderson. He just understands the moment. He got Brunson to commit, whatever, and he just made a simple spin move right there and then just extended and laid it right up. Big time play there, man. You know, unbelievable. So I see Dwayne Dennis is typing a lot here. What you talking about, man? He said, yeah, that's the same play from last time. Jillian Bloom, yeah, sloppy game, man. You got Santiago there. His height is hurting us a bit too. I agree with that. The Knicks' effort is there, on defense and stuff like that, moving the ball, but definitely the height is messing us up because little things like let's say Towns, getting switched with a little man able to score, or Josh Hart, nice and easy. Just now Kyle Anderson just was able to just slither around Brunson, nice and easy. Naz Reid taking advantage of the little guys too. So we're playing at a disadvantage with all of Minnesota's height. So Minnesota went out there and got role players there. A lot of guys that can put the ball on the floor, but they're like tall. They're very tall. So we'll get into that stuff at halftime. We got four more minutes. Yeah, man, but it's whack, man. Definitely rooting for them. I'm not on to the point where I want to start booing or nothing like that. But it is frustrating watching this, man. Cardiac Knicks. Cardiac Knicks, right? But the Knicks are still within striking distance. This is the correct score here, 55-54. We were actually up by two just now before that Kyle Anderson play. Well, up by one. Excuse me. We was up by one. Yeah, so it's not only on Julius, man. It's not only on Julius. There's a lot of things happening out there for this club. Shout out to RJ blowing layups. Mitchell Robinson blew a couple easy chippy layups. Shout out to the not switching properly. Mitchell Robinson is switching out on the perimeter, leaving his man open. They ended up being resulting in a couple transition 3-point shots too. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle going against three guys, RJ going against four guys. It's like just not very smart basketball on the Knicks part. So maybe it's I don't know, maybe if it's jitters or something like that, playing against a really top team that the Knicks have jitters. Yeah, I'm just leaving it up to that. Maybe they stress themselves out playing against a top team. They want to play so well against them that they're allowing the mistakes to happen. But even though we're getting all these mistakes from these guys, it's still 55-54. So my thing is, if the Knicks didn't make those little key mistakes, I want to say it's like at least 5 points worth of mistakes, 5 to 6 points worth of mistakes the Knicks made that I can count. Just make that into 54 and then take 6 points off of Minnesota. So then the Knicks will be up by 5, right? So little things like that could be the end of the game there. So Minnesota steals the ball. Brunson tried to draw the foul. Anthony Edwards there almost pulls up there. He almost decided to drive. He comes on the right hand side, facing Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson just showed face defense, didn't really defend there. RJ forcing the issue a little bit, pulls up at the foul line, almost airballs it. Jeez Louise. Oh my God, Minnesota transition 3-point shot in the corner. I hate those little mistakes. Driving and got a beautiful wide open shot, hit the front of the rim, and it starts a fast break by the other team, and they hit a transition 3-point shot. Those are killers. Those are things that RJ was known for starting there. That's why people hated RJ, because RJ would go down there, he would do something like that, and it would cause a fast break where the other team would get a transition three. Look at Julius just forcing a 3-point shot. Now here comes Minnesota pushing the ball up a little bit. Gives it over to Towns. Towns fakes it. Towns still driving there, all the way to the basket, like a big woman. Grimes able to get the rebound. Julius forcing the issue all the way to the basket. He gets a nice dunk. So Julius Randle has a good explosion to the basket. Good play by him. Yeah, still a close game, even though those mistakes. It's still only a one possession game. 19 seconds right now, 18-17. So we already at halftime. Spoiler alert. Minnesota does not score here, but I want to see what's going on. Like I said, I'm about 20 seconds, 30 seconds behind. So I'll refresh it before the game starts. McConley fakes the three, step back, no good. Julius with the rebound. Didn't see that the time was going out, but that shot did not count. But the Knicks are right there within striking distance. Right now, they need to just have a conversation in the locker room about calming down, spacing. You know what I'm saying? Taking it easy. You know what I'm saying? Stop forcing stuff. Move the ball. Take a deep breath type of stuff. Take it easy. Knicks. I feel like the Knicks have a lot of anxiety on them right now. I guess the fan base too. A lot of the fan bases got anxiety. I got anxiety too because I want to win this game so bad. It's just one of those games where it's like a statement game. Like if the Knicks beat Minnesota right now, then the Knicks will be 9-5. The record aside, but it's just that like whoever's going to be talking about these guys in the media, they're going to have to say that Minnesota's 9-4 because the Knicks are 9-5, and now you're going to have to talk about the Knicks now because the Knicks would have beaten the top team in the Western Conference, earlier on in the season. You know what I'm saying? If Minnesota wins and just like see the Knicks, bullshit ass Knicks, But if we win, it changes the narrative there a little bit. Just one win like this changes the whole narrative. So I want to win this game so bad. You see Kareem Grant. Kareem Grant always gives some good questions, man. Walker Anderson looks like Hulk's enemy, the leader. Yeah, he definitely looks like the leader. Yeah, let's do that right now. Incredible Hulk, the leader. Oh no! Let's do this. You got to do it right. So this is Kyle Anderson, right? So let's do Kyle Anderson here. Kyle Anderson, NBA. Oh my God! Oh no! Let's do the profile picture. Oh no! Oh no! Look at that. That's Kyle Anderson, and that's the leader. You see any resemblance? Even better, the other picture might have been better too. This might have been better too because of the long hair. Oh no! So ridiculous. Look at that. What an ugly dude, man. But I'm quite sure he's like married to like one of the most beautiful women in the world, man. These guys are so lucky, man. They have money and stuff like that. You can get anything, any woman they want in this world, man. So the rich get richer all the time, man. So anyway, summary, not hating. Summary: first quarter, Knicks 28, Minnesota 31. Second quarter, the Knicks won the second quarter, 28-27. So that's been the telltale for like every game this season, just winning quarters. The Knicks they didn't win the first quarter, but not by much. We lost by 3 in the first quarter. The second quarter we won by 1. So we just got to win the next quarter, and then we got to win the next quarter. Let's say if we win the next quarter by 2, and then we win the next quarter by 2 or 1, or excuse me, 2. We win the next 2 quarters by 2 each, and we win the game. Simple mathematics. Check it out. So let's scroll to the next screen. Check out the game summaries and stuff. Sliding over here to the game charts. Shot chart right now for the Knicks. A lot of X's. Look at that. The Knicks are shooting 38%. Look how many X's we have on the left hand side of the screen. A lot of X's, but the Knicks are getting shots that we normally take all around the screen. These corner threes, these uh, what do you want to say? Like corner threes, the corner three, elbow threes. You want to say? The Knicks usually make those type of shots. All these shots in the paint, Knicks typically make. Minnesota, a lot of shots at the rim. Not a lot of 3-point shots, and most of the shots by the rim, but they're shooting 53%. So let's say the Knicks didn't even have to shoot 53%. Let's say if the Knicks shot 43%, then we'd be winning right now. Shots on the ball, Knicks put up 53 shots compared to 40 shots from Minnesota. So the Knicks have definitely been picking up the pace this year and definitely dominating on putting up more shots than the other team. So 53 shots. So literally, right now the Knicks are shooting 38%. If we simply shot 43% from the field, we'd be winning this game. So like the Knicks need to so basically the Knicks need to calm the fuck down. Calm down. Calm down and play basketball. Play your game. Stop pressing, stop forcing the issue. That's what I think was happening right now. They're forcing the issue and then they're allowing the Minnesota Timberwolves to get confidence. You know what I'm saying? So Minnesota shooting 53%. That's been the trend for every team at halftime. But the second half, the Knicks pour on the defense and start really locking teams up, man. All right. So listen, before we get into any other stats here, Knicks on offense and defense, they need to calm the fuck down. Calm down, and then you should be fine. Calm down on offense, take the best shot, stop attacking four guys in one shot like that. Move the ball, stop pressing, stop forcing, and they should be fine. On defense, they just need to stay down. Stop allowing guys to get to the basket. Communicate on defense. Be smarter. Stop switching for no reason. Stay down. Do things that we've been doing all year on defense. Right now, we're doing stuff that we did the year before. We need to get back to what we've been doing well this year, and then we should be able to win this game. Judging by the Minnesota Timberwolves shot chart, we should be fine if we just calm the fuck down. That's all we need to do. Let's keep scrolling down here. Biggest lead, not much. This just shows that this is a back and forth game. You know what I'm saying? Team comparisons here. Knicks are leading 30-27. That's another thing too. The rebounding battle. They do have more height than us. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks are not doing a good job of doing what we do on the boards, man. So the height could be a problem. The height could be a problem with the team that we're playing against. But still, the Knicks just need to calm down and play their game. 16 assists to 10 assists is not uncommon. Knicks don't really get a lot of assists. Knicks do get steals though, 6 steals to 3. Knicks have been dominating the steals game at least at halftime. You know what I'm saying? Block shots for Mitch Robinson and Hartenstein to be on the club. I say this every game that we don't get a lot of block shots, which is weird. Minnesota has 2 turnovers. Knicks only have 3 turnovers. That's right on brand for the Knicks. Minnesota has 8. And we just got to get that field goal percentage up, man. Get that field goal percentage up, and I think we'll be fine. Points in the paint, 22-28. I think that has to do with the bonehead plays that we've been having down there. Second chance points. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson with the offensive rebounds. Hartenstein, too. They keep talking about Mitchell Robinson, but Hartenstein gets good offensive rebounds as well. Fast break points is about dead even. Knicks are getting more shots on the ball, but Minnesota is absolutely playing a better and faster offensive game on the in transition. So Knicks gotta continue pushing the ball, make better decisions, and calm down. Minnesota, on the other hand, they need to try to run us off the court. Run us off the court, transition threes, getting to the basket with their taller bodies and stuff, playing defense and attacking on the boards and stuff like that. And then they should seal easily with this game. Tom. Karl Anthony Towns has been attacking the little guys. Naz Reid has been attacking the little guys. Anthony Edwards been attacking the weaknesses of the Knicks defense. So if the Knicks could clean up, Knicks should be able to win. But if they don't, Minnesota has the cheat code with the way that they play to take advantage of all of our nonsense that's happening out there. So that's interesting. Yeah, man, I'm happy about playing Minnesota. I love the opportunity right now, but I really want this win. This is nonsense here. Let's take a look at the box score. RJ has 11, Julius with 12. Julius flirting in there with both of the guys are not necessarily shooting the ball well. 7 rebounds, 6 rebounds. So basically identical stats with the two players. Mitchell Robinson showed up today, 6.7 rebounds, two steals, no blocks, but I'm matching up Rudy Gobert fairly decently. Quentin Grimes, two steals, one rebound, one assist, 0 points. You know what I'm saying? So he's contributing to the game, but not contributing to the game. He's a liability on offense right now. Just doing the shooting threes. He's not driving. He's not creating. He's not doing anything. So it's annoying a little bit. But he is playing defense. So that to me, I don't care what anybody says right now. Quentin Grimes could definitely develop into something else, but that's at this point in time, that's in your imagination. Because Quentin Grimes, at 23 years old with 3 years of NBA experience, man, this guy should be a little bit more right now than what he's showing. It's annoying the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying. So if he wants to be Deuce McBride, if Quentin Grimes wants to be Deuce McBride, then play Deuce McBride. You know what I'm saying? Play Deuce McBride. If Mitch Robinson wants to be McBride, then let Deuce play, and then put Quentin Grimes in the trade with Fournier, and let's get ourselves a starting caliber player in this rotation. You know what I'm saying? Because we have guys that can fill in that Grimes role already. You know what I'm saying? Let's move some players and get us another starting caliber player out there. Somebody that can score and they can do something and make the team better. Do that. We need to do that immediately. Shout out to a team like the Bulls. And the Bulls, they might be looking to blow the team up. Like they keep talking about, like Zach LaVine, DeRozan, trade Fournier and trade Grimes, trade maybe like a second round pick, and bring this dude DeRozan here. Make DeRozan come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Now you have an extra player that can dribble, rebound, score, and let him do it off the bench. Let him have to learn how to play with, just like Sprewell. When Sprewell came over here, Sprewell absolutely could have started over any of our guys, but he came off the bench just for logistical purposes. Then when it came to the playoffs, the Knicks made a couple changes and stuff like that. But for the season to get us to the playoffs, after you make a trade with DeRozan, you make DeRozan come off the bench. You let him run the show and with him and quickly and those guys off the bench, and that's fine, man. Because DeRozan is on a 1-year contract. He'll be a free agent. Get Fournier out of here. Make Quentin Grimes take that ride and get us a guy that can score 20 points if we need him. If Julius Randle goes down next and RJ's there, now RJ and DeRozan could do their thing with Brunson. You know what I'm saying? We just need that extra player. We have all the glue guys that we're gonna need. We got Josh Hart, we got DiVincenzo. You know what I'm saying? We don't need any more glue guys there. We need another. We actually need another scorer. People keep saying we need a taller defender. Yeah, we do need that too, but we can get both actually. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Darius Bazley. Darius Bazley right now is just dangling. He's not playing for any team. Knicks can outright sign him right now, Darius Bazley. So listen, make a trade for DeRozan and get Darius Bazley here. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks need to get better. Holding on to Quentin Grimes just because you're like he's your favorite player or so much potential, or you just love the way that he shoots. Oh, he's a 3-and-D guy and this and the other. He plays good defense and he can create offense sometimes. You know what I'm saying? How many times have I heard that? When people talk about Grimes, we have other guys that can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's time to take the next step. Get these guys some fucking help. Get them some real help. You know what I'm saying? Get them some real help here. So we don't have to play a team like Minnesota and be fooling around and we just can't score. Making bad decisions and stuff like that. Get somebody else in here that can help this group. Not trade Julius. Oh, get rid of Julius and then we'll be better. Yeah, all right. Yeah, trade Julius for Donovan Mitchell. That way we can have a whole rotation full of 6'5" and shorter players, right? It's nonsense. Anyway, so I'm looking at Outcast thing, terrible trade. So straight up, Fournier that doesn't play, right? Fournier that doesn't play, and just adding Quentin Grimes is not a good trade for DeRozan. It's not a good trade from the Bulls standpoint if you want to be funny, because it doesn't help the Bulls at all, except getting them Quentin Grimes in a second round pick. You know what I'm saying? The potential of Quentin Grimes going to the Bulls is high, but at the same time, adding a veteran in DeRozan who's been to big games and stuff like that, fighting against LeBron, trying to get past LeBron when he was with Toronto and stuff like that. So he has a lot of playoff experience and stuff like that, leadership qualities. Add him to the mix. Make him come. Like I said, make him come off the bench. You start Dante DiVincenzo and let DeRozan come off the bench. Let him come off the bench with IQ, Hartenstein, Josh Hart. Wow, you know what I'm saying? That's a good bench. Now you're talking about a deadly bench. If Hart, give Dante a chance, bring DeRozan in there. DeRozan still can flirt with 15 to 20 points coming off the bench. So I'm with it. I'm with the shits, man. We need to get better. Like I said, I'm just using Dante. That's not Dante. DeRozan right now because that's the first person that came to mind. There's other players out there that are dangling, that are in that bracket. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be star hunting, looking for Karl-Anthony Towns, playing on the best team in the West. So if they're the best team in the West, why the fuck would they trade us Karl-Anthony Towns, dude? Make it make sense. Why would they trade us Karl-Anthony Towns? And is Karl-Anthony Towns that good? Watching him now, is he somebody that we need to bring to the club? Donovan Mitchell's playing good with Cleveland. If anything, Cleveland looks like they might want to trade, might end up trading Donovan because they're a weird club. But why would they trade the Knicks Donovan Mitchell? When they know that the Knicks and all the fans want Donovan Mitchell. I would never trade the Knicks to Donovan. So Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks under no circumstances. So I mean it's weird. It's fucking weird, man. Yeah, so cut it out. You cut it out, buddy. Anyway, Knicks are back. Wow, Parrish Duggar. What's good, Parrish? Parrish says DiVincenzo hasn't played well against a good team. That is true too. But this is a good team right now, man. So I mean, I still got these guys here from from halftime. He only had 3 assists. Points wise, he had 3 points. Yeah, so yeah, the jig is up. He has not played well against a good team. So that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you bring in another guy that can actually put points on the board. Grimes is not even looking to score unless it's a 3-point shot. At least Dante DiVincenzo is trying to mix it up. Transition 3 by Karl-Anthony Towns, man, 63 to 56. So Minnesota, starting this game off with a little run in the third quarter. I gotta refresh the screen here. Maybe at the next dead ball, RG swings it over to Randall. Randall to Grimes. So the Knicks just blew the whole shot clock now for nothing. RJ in the corner for 3, misses everything, bro. Anthony Edwards against Grimes. Supposed to be a defensive specialist there. Grimes tried to swipe in and get the ball on the drive, which is a good defensive play. Anthony Edwards is going to shoot some free throws. Oh, man, Paris Duggar, thank you for popping in here, man. So he said, made a good point here that Dante DiVincenzo hasn't played well against a good team. That's a fact of life. You know what I'm saying? But, he has played well recently, so it is promising. Another super chat I just noticed, man. Thank you very much. Randall and RJ back 1-on-3 basketball. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, did you see the one play where RJ drove in against 4 guys? And RJ ended up getting a foul shot, getting some foul shots for that. But I mean, what is your head at that you're attacking 4 guys? It's crazy. So Brunson just gets fouled just now. Brunson's showing the ball. Brunson does a really good job of creating fouls and frustrating defenses, man. Green Grant is in the house. He says, yeah, they're having a real hard time. Knicks are having a hard time doing everything. Like I said, I think they're pressing too much. It was RJ, interior pass to Mitchell Robinson, but he was open, dude. He was open for the shot. Why are you shoveling passing into Mitchell Robinson when Mitchell Robinson is underneath the rim? Mitchell Robinson can't control anything underneath there. Get the ball up on the rim and let Mitchell Robinson get the rebound. Anthony Edwards is transitioning. So this is when the Minnesota Timberwolves gets that run where now we're extended now to a 9-point lead off the Knicks nonsense. All of a sudden it just got cold. I'm gonna turn my fan off. I got a little fan. It's not even a big fan. Let me show it to you. I got a little fan here. See this little tiny little fan? It's about as big as the microphone. But this fan here has been holding me down, especially earlier on in the season when it was a little bit warm and when you need the fan on. When I'm in sweating, you guys always making fun of me when I'm sweating. That little fan has been holding me down a lot, man. So it's a USB fan. So if you can get yourself a USB fan, for the office or something like that, it's a good thing to have. Even if you have to walk around with a portable power pack, you can get one of these fans and hook it onto yourself, and then really, really enjoy that. So that's actually a good investment. Those little portable power packs. Amen. Oh man, so I mean, I really want to win this game. I know everybody's thinking the same way. So far, like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves are now actually on a 9-0 run. That sucks, man. 9-0 run to start this third quarter, which is a nightmare. But basketball is a game of runs. If Tom Thibodeau can get guys to calm down, maybe we can cut this lead to four. Go on a quick 5-0 run, 5 to 4-0 run real quick of our own. Just to put a dent on the scoreboard, and then just keep playing games with them back and forth like that. And then once it gets like towards the end of the third quarter, hopefully we might be able to overtake the lead and start that whole back and forth thing. And then the fourth quarter, we got to really lock down, stop the mistakes, attack better, move the ball, and we should be able to win this game. There's nothing that Minnesota is doing that's really, really killing us outside of that fast break. They're taking advantage of the Knicks' mistakes and making us pay. You know, this reminds me of a game that we had last year. One of those games where teams were just running down on us. Of the mistakes we were making, especially the year before when we didn't make the playoffs. There were teams who were just taking advantage of us left and right. Man, we would make mistakes and they would just run us down. Transition three, that just back to back to back to back, and we were just getting smacked a lot that time we didn't make the playoffs. So I really don't want to see that style of ball again. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks definitely got to clamp down. I got another super chat here. So I appreciate you guys. I'm about to say apologize for you guys. I appreciate you guys. Bobby Santiago said the Knicks starters only 3 offensive players. See that's the thing. So my man here, he says terrible trade, cut it out. Yeah, okay, but Bobby Santiago, diehard Knicks fan, been watching these Knicks just as long as I have. You know what I'm saying? Looking at this particular club, like our starters, we literally start the game with 3 players that can score. They're not very good scorers. Only Brunson is an excellent scorer. Julius can score, but he makes a lot of mistakes. RJ can score too, but he's erratic, man. Look at like RJ. RJ was open, spin it on the outside, gives it to Julius in the corner, no good. So good idea, but like I'm saying, our 3 guys they all can score 25, 22, 26 points per game or whatever the hell is going on at the time. Look at Rudy Gobert with the rebound. A nice little simple spin move, seal off the man, and then throw up the hook shot. I wish Mitchell Robinson could do that. You know, I wish he could do that. Wow, Julius Randle with a crazy shot that gets into Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson should have attacked RJ with a nice little interior move there. Still throwing those damn interior passes to Mitchell Robinson standing underneath the rim. It's ridiculous. You know? But yeah, back to Bobby Santiago's like we only have 3 starters that can score. Grimes is a liability unless he's spotting up 3. If he's not making them, then he's a liability. Mitchell Robinson can't score at all. He's just waiting for putbacks and alley oops. Even though he showed a nice little in and out dribble earlier, drove to the basket, he can do that, but he refuses to. Just now, as I was talking, the last play with the Knicks were on offense, Mitch Robinson had an opportunity to try to score, but he's too busy looking for the other guys. You know what I'm saying? So we can only afford to have one of those guys in the starting unit. So we need that fourth guy in the starting unit to be able to score. We need that fourth guy that can that just has a pulse. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Boston. They got Derek White. Derek White's not an all-star, but they got Drew Holiday, that's 1. They got Chris Stapps, that's 2. They got Jaylen Brown, that's 3, and then they got Tatum Jason Tatum, that's 4. So they got 4 guys that all 4 former all-stars. 2 guys that have been all-star off and on with Drew Holiday and Chris Stapps. 2 perennial all-stars in Jaylen Brown and Tatum. You know what I'm saying? And then the 5th guy is Derek White. On a bad team, Derek White can get you 20. You know what I'm saying? If he was on an expansion team and he was like the only guard, he can get you 20. You know what I'm trying to say? So Derek White can score if he wants. Not if he wants to. If it's his turn, he can step up and score. The Knicks don't have that option in the starting lineup. And then if you look at the bench, we don't have anybody off the bench that could do it either, except Quickly. Quickly is that guy. So the option to get better is there. Karl Anthony Towns does a good job getting to the basket, and Mitchell Robinson deflects that. Here comes Julius Randle, got to take advantage of the numbers, and then he had a layup and he kicks it out to RJ. Jeez, he had a freaking wide open layup, man. Easy lay it right up, and he kicks it out to RJ. Thank God RJ knocked it down, because if he didn't, then it would look like a stupid ass play. Just not smart. Oh my gosh. Anyway, here goes Anthony Edwards all the way to the basket there, off the back of the rim, knocks that down, so it's going to be an and one. So Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, and Anthony Edwards are taking advantage of points in the paint right now on the Knicks, getting right into the teeth of the defense, like they don't care. People are going to say, oh, the Knicks don't play good defense. They can't stop the ball from going inside, so Mitchell Robinson has to do everything, right? Who's guarding Anthony Edwards that can't stop Anthony Edwards from getting to the basket every single time? Quentin Grimes. The defender, Quentin Grimes. That's what he does. Can't stay in front of Anthony Edwards to save his life. Mitchell Robinson is the defensive player. He can't, he can't block all the shots. But guess what? He hasn't blocked any shots. I think he had one block just now, a few minutes ago. Brunson going against the Towers. Back to Julius. Julius spot up three-point shot. Misses that. Mitchell Robinson taps it. A lot of tapping going on. Mitchell Robinson fighting. He gets it. He's dribbling, spinning around, out of control. Here comes a fast break opportunity for Minnesota. Transition three-point shot, and they knock it down. This is one of those fucking games, man. Every mistake that we make, transition three-point shot right up our fucking ass. Unbelievable, man. 76-61. This is mad annoying. Brunson comes around the screen, gives it to Julius. Julius dribbling. Like Quentin Grimes doesn't know whether if he should cut to the basket or if he should float to the three-point. He has no idea. No idea. Quentin Grimes out of bounds here, trying to bring the ball in. Gives it to Julius. Julius to Brunson. Brunson's being guarded tightly there. Mitchell Robinson sets a screen. Brunson just pulls up, baby, knocks it down. Just a timely three-point shot, 64-73. The only thing that's killing us right now is literally turnovers into fast break points. Godly. Anthony Edwards being guarded by Grimes. Kicks it out to a three-point shot. Man, misses it. Tap. Mitchell Robinson and Julius fighting for the ball. Mitchell Robinson got some stickum on his fingers today. Julius comes around the screen there. Brunson set a nice screen there for Julius. Julius drives erratically, not even trying to score. Just trying to draw the foul. Yeah, Kerry Cox, I'm with you. The size is definitely frustrating the Knicks a little bit. But, outside of the size, the Knicks are not making good decisions at all, man. I get it, though. The size, them driving is definitely making the Knicks make stupid decisions or kicking the ball out. Definitely, so you're right, man. You're right, Kerry Cox. Absolutely right. The size is definitely bothering us. But listen, Kerry, nobody wants to make no trades. No, don't trade Quentin Grimes. He's a three-point shooter. Quentin Grimes plays defense, and he's a three-point shooter. Well, don't trade him away. Don't trade him away. It's ridiculous, man. RJ's 23 years old. What are you talking about? Trade Julius Randle. Can't stand that guy. Oh, my God. Karl Anthony Towns over to Anthony Edwards. Man. Rudy Gobert standing right there, just tips in the dunk. So right now, I'm borderline saying Minnesota is dominating us right now. Brunson. Mitchell Robinson's trying to set a screen there. It's just not a good screen setter. Brunson throws a desperation three-point shot. No good. Here goes Anthony Edwards just stalking us down there and being guarded by Quentin Grimes. Goes around a double screen. Quentin Grimes still chasing him, trying to get the ball. Cross-court pass there to Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes drives inside. Back out to somebody. Floater, no good. Julius Randle with the rebound. Knicks is doing a good job rebounding the ball. I think Julius just cracked Karl-Anthony Towns in the nuts just now. Josh Hart is open. Julius Randle's driving in there, giving an interior pass to Mitchell Robinson. He can't finish. Fucking garbage. Knicks did a good job swinging the ball. Gives it over to the shooter that can't shoot. Oh, Lord have mercy. So Rudy Gobert gets the rebound. So they're going to call loose ball foul on the Knicks. Oh, my God. Very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. 65 to 78. Still a lot of basketball to go, man. So we were frustrated. I forgot which game it was. We were frustrated at maybe like 3 games ago. We thought it looks like the Knicks might have lost the game, but then the Knicks came back and was able to solidify the win towards the end of the fourth quarter. So I mean, anything could happen. Like I said, we still got 6 minutes in 7 minutes, whatever, how many minutes, 5 minutes in the third quarter. Julius Randle's coming out very frustrated. You know, see, Julius comes out. We don't have anybody that does what Julius does. Or not even close. You know, so there goes the hole. We need to get a bigger. We need to get another forward here. We need to get another forward in here. Like I said, I mentioned DeRozan, because that's the easiest one. He's on an expiring contract. But like I said, you can go down the league and look for other people. Stop talking about OG Anunoby. Stop talking about him, man. We're literally suing Toronto Raptors. So now they're going to trade us a player that we've been trying to get for the last 5 years. He's not coming here. Shout out to Kaminga. The Golden State Warriors. I'm not really familiar with their record at the moment. But the Golden State Warriors might be interested in blowing up something. So I mean, Kaminga might be available for trade. To get like a veteran player over there. But are the Knicks going to trade Julius for Kaminga? Some people will be like, hell yeah, just get Julius Randle off the team. Just get Julius Randle off the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are gonna say. You know. But the Knicks are trying to win. The Knicks are not trying to trade and make take steps back. On projects, guys that will have to prove themselves that they're NBA players. We're not in that position. We're trying to upgrade and continue to win. With the current way that we've been playing. That's the mode that we're in. If we can upgrade Julius, fine. You know what I'm saying? If we could upgrade another position and get like somebody in a role playing position at the four, that's fine too. But the issue is we have to get the right person in. We got to get the right personnel in here. We can't just be trading just to trade. If we're gonna make those trades, we have to make conscious decisions to fill in voids to help this team win. You know. Tired of this bullshit. Oh Lord help me, God. Yeah, man. I mean, Randall got 10 rebounds, dude. Bobby, he got 10 rebounds. He got 10 defensive rebounds. Julius Randle's crashing the boards. You want him to get 10 offensive rebounds? How come everybody is worrying about offensive rebounds nowadays? You know what I'm saying? He has 10 rebounds. He's doing his job. Mitchell Robinson has 7 offensive rebounds, only 3 defensive. So I mean, you know, everybody gotta play better. It's not just all on Julius. Right now, Julius is shooting the ball bad, 5 for 13. You gotta make better decisions here. Anthony Edwards, oh man, what a move! He drove baseline 2 guys. You saw him get on a nice little hop step spin. And he gets her in there with the right hand to make a layup. Beautiful shot by Anthony Edwards there. Brunson gives it over to Julius, back to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, a liability on offense. Brunson gives it over to Hart. Hart not even trying to shoot it. Back to Julius. Julius takes a bump. They're going to call a foul on the floor. See, that's the issue. Guys like Grimes, guys like Hart, nobody's looking to shoot. So we need to get our assets together to get another person in here that wants to fucking shoot. That's capable of shooting the basketball, man. Scoring the basketball. Okay. Make me sweat. Yeah. Julius, another shot attempt. Blows that layup. My God, how much more layups can he blow? Makes another layup there. So he's 6 for 15. How many more layups can he blow? Pause. Anthony Edwards being guarded by two people there. Gives it over to Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes cross court. Naz Reid was wide open. Kicks it back out to Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes foul line jump shot. No good. But he gets his own rebound. Interior pass to Goldberg and he lays that up. Hallelujah. So Tom Thibodeau's talking about like, yeah, what are you telling them to do? Push up the pace. Julius dribbling, gives it over to IQ. Haven't seen IQ all day. Gets all the way to the dotted line, doesn't do nothing. Josh Hart pulls up for three, no good. Hartenstein fighting, nope. Nope. Goes over to Naz Reid. Naz Reid to Twinkle Toes for three. Knocks that down. 85 now. 85 to 67. Are we getting blown up by 20 right now? Is it getting there? Julius, dribble. Josh Hart cuts. Josh Hart is in the way. Hartenstein's trying to get free to make a layup, but Josh Hart was in the way. Anthony Edwards comes in, patented spin move, gets blocked out of bounds. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Minnesota's making some substitutions. Rudy Gobert has been playing really well right now. Kyle Anderson is coming in for him. Kyle Anderson's been playing pretty good too. Dante DiVincenzo's back in. Oh my God. Yeah, only 18 wins BKLA. Naz Reid for three, no good. Fighting for the rebound. That should be Knicks ball. Naz Reid. Shout out to the Jelly Fam. We thought the Jelly Fam was going to be a phenomenon. Those guys were having fun with the jelly layups. You know, Naz Reid was the finisher in the Jelly time, but he was the only one that made it to the NBA. Nobody else made it to the NBA out that group. IQ misses another 3-point shot. So let me say this: whenever there's good defenders out there, IQ is invisible. He can't drive and he can't do that erratic shit that he be doing. He's incapable of scoring. You usually have bad games against really good defensive teams like this. So Dante is definitely out there in the passing lanes, fighting hard. Dante DiVincenzo looks like he never sweats, man. He's always moving fast and stuff. Yawning. A brother like me is tired. You know, I haven't had a day off since last Monday, bro. I won't be off again until Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Naz Reid with a set shot, and he knocks that down. What an ugly shot. Man, oh man. 21-point lead. Wiz. BKLA. 21-point lead now, man. Can you believe it? Dante on the inside. Good defense. Locking down the Knicks right now. Brunson. One-man show. Over to Josh. Josh said, let me spin move. Pull up. Nope. Hartenstein tipping it. Josh Hart faking it. In the inside. Let me dribble back out. Dante launches a 3-point shot. Let me miss that one. Hartenstein fighting for his life for a rebound. And he falls out of bounds. Minnesota, got called for a foul. Stress. Oh, stress. Hartenstein gives it over to Josh Hart. IQ launches it in and out. I mean, did IQ score yet? He's 3 for 11. Here comes Minnesota. Full head of steam there. Kyle Anderson posting up Brunson. Naz Reid cut. Brunson gets a steal. Here comes IQ. Get a dunk. He almost blows his ACL trying to dunk it just now. Oh, my God. Here goes Twinkle Toes coming across the timeline there. Minnesota's looking around. Good spacing by them. Since a pick just pulls up, baseline, jump shot, it's good. Mm-mm-mm. What a frustrating ass game. Oh my god. Knicks are losing 90 to 69. IQ off balance, just driving off balance and no shot. This game frustrates me, just bricks and lack of defense. Surprise, surprise! Surprise, surprise! Oh my god. What can we talk about now? It's the third quarter. Am I shutting the game down right now to start talking about something else? You got a minute left here in the third quarter. We're losing by 20. Still got plenty of basketball left, man. You know what I'm saying? Who's at the foul line? IQ's at the foul line. He has a chance to cut the lead to 19. Uh, Spoiler alert: 46 seconds. So I mean, the Knicks still have a chance to cut the lead a little bit, but in the fourth quarter. So I mean, shout out to what's happening now, man. I don't even want to say it. This is literally the third quarter of death. So let me wait till this quarter is officially over on my end. Uh, Kyle Anderson, top of the key, being guarded by Josh. Quick 3-point shot. Oh, he knocks that down. Who was that shot that? 3-point shot by Minnesota. It goes RJ. Gives it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to IQ. IQ holds it. Steps back out. Axes for a screen. Hartenstein. Hart. IQ. Hart. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Frustrated. So, 21-point lead right now. Looks like IQ is going to get some more free throws. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. He's going to get some free throws, so cut the lead to 20. This is a nightmare. This is a fucking nightmare, man. Oh, my God. Let's see what happens here to end this third quarter. With 17 seconds right now, I feel like the Knicks need to do everything they can to try to cut this lead to get it less than 20. Get it to 17 to 18 and see if we can do that. So the third quarter is over. Looks like that's not going to happen. So since I already know that already, let's refresh this game here. See if we can refresh the game to try to get it closer to the live. So I believe that that's close enough, man. So it just ended the third quarter. So I don't think I'll be able to get any closer. So I'm literally just behind 20 seconds or so. But the Knicks are getting smoked right now. The Knicks are getting smoked. The good thing about the Knicks is that Tom Thibodeau is going to play the starters until the end of the game. He's not going to pull starters. He's more than likely going to keep the guys out there at least into the 6-minute mark if we're still down by 20. Man, keys to how we're going to win this quarter. We just have to ball out this fourth quarter. You want to talk about balling out, man? Like, I don't even want to put it on the screen. I'm just going to say it. Knicks lost the quarter. Spoiler alert. We lost it 35 to 19. Ta-da! That's the game in itself there. 35 to 19. Ta! That's how we lost. Unbelievable. Oh, man. So what else can we talk about besides the Knicks, man? Let's get some side topics to talk about. We want to talk about whiskey. You want to talk about drugs. You want to talk about New York City. You want to hear more stories about the New York City Marathon. What else? You want to talk about some chicks, some girls. You want to talk about some hip hop. Anything you want to talk about. This looks like a 20-point blowout. The way the Knicks are playing, it can probably get even more right now. So they got a 75 to 93. So the Knicks did cut the lead. Knicks cut the lead to 18. So that's good. Tommy DeVito, let's talk about him. So listen, Danny Dimes. To me, Danny Dimes is a good quarterback. The one thing that about the Giants is that our offensive line is probably like the worst that we've ever had. The probably is literally the worst offensive line in the league, 2 years in a row, right? So Danny Dimes, we can't even tell how good he is because there's no line. But this guy Tommy DiVincenzo, Tommy DeVito comes in there, gets sacked 9 times, still gets 200 something yards, 3 touchdowns, and wins the game against the Commanders. It seems like the Giants cannot compete against the Cowboys for some reason. We always lose the Cowboys no matter what. But the Washington Redskins, we smoke them every year. So it's just I guess a natural selection, I guess, man. But what are we gonna do now? Is Tommy DeVito a good quarterback? I feel like I need to watch him again, watch him play better, against a different team to see what we have there. But from what I think right now, based off of how the Giants have been playing, we just need to get offensive line help by any means necessary. As quickly hits a 3 point shot, which is right on brand. So it's 78 to 93. So the Knicks gotta push the pace, man. Get those 3 point shots up, get them to fall, and play some defense, and hope Minnesota can't score, man. You know. So that's my take on the Giants. I think the Giants, no matter what, Danny Dimes, this guy Tommy DeVito, also too the other dude from the Bills, the backup quarterback. I don't know if he'll be brought back because this guy DeVito's been playing so good, so maybe he'll end up being the backup quarterback. Or if he plays so well the rest of the year, then maybe he might be actually just get the starting spot. But anyway, the quarterback position for the Knicks should not be in question right now. I think if we get a first round draft pick, I think we just need to get offensive line. Spoiler alert: second round pick, offensive line. The Giants, I believe, have a bunch of second round picks, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get offensive line help. I feel like the first 4 picks of the draft should all be offensive line. At least the first 3 picks, all offensive line. You know, because the Giants suck so bad that they need that much help that they need to do that. Whoever's the best offensive lineman available in free agency, that's the guy we need to pick up also. You know what I'm saying? So Giants gotta just figure that out because we have the offensive power. We got the wide receivers, we got the running back. We just don't have an offensive line. So the Knicks just turn the ball over, just literally just fucking just threw it away. Minnesota coming up the court here. Yeah, one thing the guys are going to score, but one thing we need to do is we just need to lock down defense and stop the ball. Good shot there between Carl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, man. They just getting the shots that they want, nice and easy. IQ. I mean, he's gonna force iHeart to make an illegal screen there. iHeart needs to just IQ needs to score the ball. Off balance shot. Here comes Minnesota. Minnesota Anthony Edwards transition 3 point shot sidestep back to Edwards. That's good probably. Nope, he misses it. Here goes RJ with the rebound, trying to push the ball up the court here. Knicks do not have numbers. Hartenstein sets a screen for RJ. Shot up. Put the shot up. See, RJ's too busy trying to do something extra that the ball got stolen. Nice and easy. Just put the ball right in front of the defender because he's looking to throw the alley oop instead of looking to score. It's nonsense, man. It's pure nonsense. Look at RJ. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the Celtics. I don't think we can beat the Celtics. They play foul line to the 3 point line, sidestepping 3 point shots like crazy. Tatum going 1-on-1. We can't stop him, and guys driving to the basket. We can't stop anything that the Celtics do. So we're definitely gonna have to make an upgrade to the roster in order to compete with the Celtics. But the Minnesota are basically doing the same, not the same thing, but they're just really running our breaks off, man, right now. Oh, man, I'll get to that in a second, Mr. Kareem. Let me just continue with Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes is not a top 10 quarterback because Tyrod. There you go. Tyrod Taylor is the backup quarter, and Tommy did better than him behind the same offensive line. You're right about that. You know what I'm saying? So Danny Dimes is probably not who he should be. But somewhere in this mix here, Danny Dimes, Tyrod Taylor, and Tommy, there's a quarterback there that could compete. So like I said, when it comes to the draft, we definitely need to just go offensive line no matter what, man. You know? Oh boy. So let's do the comeback reel. Even if you want to make a comeback, and win this game, I would still be disappointed. Yeah, if we win this game on paper, it'd be good because we got the win in the win column. But as far as like totally pissing away an opportunity, the Knicks just do a great job of that today. So Kareem, we like the comics, man. I actually have a channel, diehard Marvel, that I haven't done in a while because I just don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the time to do it. I wish I had the time to do it and make money doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have the time to do it. But I need to put some money on the table. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, aside from all that bullshit, what do you think of the Madam Web trailer? You're not really feeling it so far. One thing I'm feeling though is I like the Ezekiel stuff. The person that goes around dimensions trying to kill Spider-Man and Spider characters and stuff. So that's good. So they're gonna have a woman team. That's what we're doing now. Everything is gonna be woman, woman, woman. Shout out to the Marvels. The Marvels is not doing good because they're trying to make an all women thing where the women are fighting against the women. The whole movie's about women. You know what I'm saying? But it's like 2023. What the fuck are we doing? You know, it should just be inclusion. Everything should be included. We shouldn't be having movies when we're forcefully making, the women, stars and heroines and shit like that. Forcibly doing that. We shouldn't be doing that because it turns people off and then it makes bad movies. You know, Carl Anthony Towns has just made a bully dunk just now. He just pushed Hartenstein out the way and then just banged it, and he really feels really really strong about himself there. So what he wants to do, he wants to spit in Hartenstein's butt right now. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Calm the hell down. Act like you've been here before. 17-point lead. So when it comes to that plays like that, it could motivate the team to come back. You know. So anyway, so if we're gonna come back, it has to happen now. 9 minutes. Knicks got to go on a mini run within the next 3 minutes. Uh, you know, Stop the Minnesota run and then go for another run towards the end. It's doable. Brunson coming up the court, nice in and out crossover, all the way to the paint. Good defense by Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo with the rebound. Big time rebound amongst the trees there. Julius back out to Josh. Josh, I shoot the fucking ball, dude. Oh my God, he was so wide open. Back to Julius. Now, Julius had to throw up bullshit, but Josh Hart was literally wide open. Why wouldn't he shoot the ball? Come on, dude. Why wouldn't he shoot the ball? He was wide open. Yeah, but Sony's not going to do a good job of telling a story because all their movies kind of remind me of the Spider-Man movies. Just the way that it's filmed and stuff like that. They're not interesting. The Craven the Hunter. So they show the Craven the Hunter trailers. I don't remember the Craven the Hunter ever hitting the theaters. Did it hit the theaters? You know what I'm saying? So I think they might have pulled it. Did they pull Craven the Hunter? Because like I said, I don't remember it hitting the theaters. I don't know if it's coming out soon or if they just put it on hold or something like that. But I have zero interest in seeing Craven the Hunter at all. I do not want to see Craven the Hunter. I don't want to see no, what do you call it, cut scenes or nothing like that. Like, to hell with it. So the Knicks cut the lead now. What is it, 97-81? Knicks are making too many bad mistakes, man, for me. It's just like a horrible game here. This is one of those games where the front office got to put some circles around people's names, circles around teams that are and players that are available, and figure out what we can do to get this team better. I like the group. Keep the group, the core members of the group intact. But we need to figure something out. These guys need help, man. But yeah, Marvel's trying to do the multiverse stuff. I like it. It's enjoyable. But the forced gimmicks, forcing stuff, that's not fun. But it is fun to see Spider Woman, Madam Web a little bit. Madam Web is supposed to be older. Shout out to the trailer. The trailer actually has a older lady on the train that looks like how Madam Web should look. But they're choosing to use a younger actress. I just don't understand it. That I don't understand. And then they put a token black character in there just to have a black Spider Woman, in the same universe. So I don't know if those girls are all going to be from different universes or something. and they're hiding in one universe. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that, but I guess we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, all the forcing the women's thing, man. It's like it's ridiculous. They don't need to do that. Just tell a good story without having all that BS. Oh my god, I feel bad for anybody to put money on this game. Thank God I didn't. Yeah, man. He had the ball. He was wide open. Then he took a dribble to try to get his footing together, and then he still didn't shoot the ball. It's like, come on, dude. So I mean, we can't have that many players on the team. So I mean, it brings me back to that other player, the player person that popped in here before. That said, "Oh, come on, man, that's a stupid trade, bad trade, or whatever." Right here, this guy, terrible trade idea. Cut it out, right? But at the same time, right? At the same time, you know, uh, Josh Hart doesn't want to shoot it. Quentin Grimes doesn't want to shoot it. You know, Dante DiVincenzo sometimes doesn't want to shoot it. Mitch Robinson doesn't want to shoot it. What I'm saying. And then we got RJ who's like erratic. Julius is erratic, and then Brunson sometimes can be erratic. You know what I'm saying? So we need some scoring, defense. We need to get them defense. We need to get a defensive wing. Get us a defensive wing. Everybody keeps saying that like they're the smartest person in the world. But if you watch the games, motherfucker, we cannot score, bro. We cannot score. We can score, but throughout the course of the game, we cannot score. Some nights it looks good, maybe against bad teams, but against good teams make us look like fools. You know, Minnesota's a good team. You know, shout out to Karl Anthony Towns, not the best player, but this team is good. This Minnesota team is good. They have a clear leader in Anthony Edwards. Clear leader. Karl Anthony Towns is doing a good job as a sidekick to him, which is interesting. Rudy Gobert and Towns actually do play well together, and they have really good teammates around them. Good size, everybody can ball handle. So pause, but excellent, But the Knicks are, we have good talent, but we have too many good players, too many guys that don't want to shoot it. So we need to break that up a little bit, you know. Yeah. So back to Craven the Hunter, man. It got pushed back. Yeah, man. They should just scrap it. They should just pretend like it didn't happen because I don't see anything good coming out of that movie. They're gonna make you go through the whole movie just to get to the cutscene to give us what we really want in the cutscene. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's a waste. Just get rid of Craven the Hunter altogether. Craven the Hunter's not a hero. He's not an anti-hero either. You know what I'm saying? He's a psychopath that wants to hunt things. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing heroic about it. So I don't understand how you can make a whole movie about that. And then give him the blood of a lion to give him superpowers. It's ridiculous. It's another 3-point shot, man. So I think that's it, man. 83 to 102. I believe that's it right now. I don't think the Knicks are going to come back. Right now we got 7 minutes left. Unless something dramatic happens, man, nothing's. It's not going to happen. So you don't mind the femme fatale stuff? Yeah, I don't mind the femme fatale either. Like you said, good writing will save everything. Scarlet Witch, Miss Marvel were the only successful ones. This for Echo will be good. Echo looks fantastic. Echo looks like it's gonna be really good. So hopefully they have a plot that makes sense too. But Echo looks like it's potentially gonna be really really good. You know what I'm saying? Scarlet Witch with the WandaVision, I thought that was good. It was a slow drag in the beginning, but it led to a beautiful finale at the end. So that was a good movie. The first you're talking about Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. The show was good with the family effect, the teenage stuff. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they did a good job with the history lesson, which was incredible to put on TV to talk about. The whole Pakistan, India split. So that was a good history lesson that they put that on TV. I can't believe they did that. But that's excellent. But as far as everything else in the show, as far as the bad guys and that plot, nothing made sense. They're just too busy. They're trying to get the X-Men involved in this so bad. That was the whole reason. Watch the show just so they can throw the X-Men Easter eggs at you. So the Marvels movie, I haven't seen it yet, but from what people are telling me, it's just basically an excuse to throw the X-Men into the picture. So it's a transition movie to get you to Deadpool, which Deadpool is going to come out, I believe, in July. That movie got pushed back too. It's supposed to be in May, but I think it's July. So Dante with a nice alley oop to Mitchell Robinson. Still an uphill battle here for the Knicks, 87 to 103. I don't think the Knicks are going to come back, man. We'll see. 6 minutes left, man. So this is crunch time. In order for the Knicks to win, they absolutely have to blank Minnesota, and they have to score like they never scored before. Freaking mouth is dry as fuck, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. I don't mind the women's stories, but it has to be good. And so far, we'll see. But Matter Web, I think I will watch. I think I would actually watch that. The Marvels, I'm not really into the Marvels. I'm probably gonna wait till it comes to Disney Plus. I already saw the cutscene at the end. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait, so I looked on YouTube and I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So I already saw what's going to happen at the end with the two different things that's happening. You know, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, Ant-Man's been cooking Grimes all day. So let's get into quick stats here because, like I said, it doesn't look like the Knicks are going to come back as Rudy Gobert at the free throw line. He misses a free throw, so 102 to 87. There's still a chance, like Julius comes up. But like I said, Julius comes up, shots got to go up quick, man. Gives it to Julius. Julius drives and bumps the guy for no reason, so they call it a blocking foul. So I mean, Julius is just headhunting, looking to bump people for nothing. It's ridiculous, man. So anyway, two free throws for Julius right now. Cut the lead to possibly 89 to 102. Still an uphill battle. But stats right now, Julius is 6 for 16. Still not shooting the ball particularly well. 13 rebounds, 11 assists, no steals, no blocks. But a double-double, 17 points right now, doing his job. Robinson, double-double for him too. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. 7 offensive rebounds, man, but only 3 defensive. So miss me with that. Brunson, 21 points, very erratic too, but 6 for 14, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. RJ Barrett, 14 points. There's a lot of people that got tickets with RJ getting 15 points, man. So you need one more bucket for RJ probably in order to finish this game. Grimes has 0 points, man. 0 points, 2 steals. I know it's his first game back, but he was doing that while he was playing too. So. Before he got hurt. Hartenstein, 2 points, 5 rebounds. Hart, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. DiVincenzo, 5 points. Same thing, 5 assists, though, for him. And Quickly has 15 points and 1 rebound. So Quickly's off, too. So all of our guys are off, except, the Brunson is like 6 for 14. Julius is 6 for 16. And Quickly is 4 for 14. Those are our scorers. The other guys, Josh Hart and the rest. See, Josh Hart is 2 for 6. Passed up so many shots. Hartenstein can't really score like that. DiVincenzo, he's capable. But, there's nobody else trying to score. Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, the writing is on the wall, man. We definitely need that extra help. Writing is on that wall. I had like a bump in the back of my neck, man. What the hell? Man, this sucks, man. And Dwayne is still begging for stops. We need to get some stops. We need to stop the bleeding. Golly. So Minnesota is like trying to make us come back here, but I mean the Knicks just don't have it. Dante gets all the way to the paint, off the front of the rim, no good, but he's gonna get some free throws. Time stopped on the clock here. 5 minutes and 46 seconds on my clock. So I mean, if Dante could get some free throws here, if he knocks both down, that'll be 91. So 91 to 103. So I mean, still plenty of time, man. Still plenty of time. So Dennis, I think Dwayne Dennis, through his energy, we might make an actual comeback here. Loki, elite. Loki was elite, man. The first season was really good. Really good, setting up everything. This second season was some really good sci-fi. The way that they filmed it, just everything, tying everything together, making it go full circle from the first season. I just thought it was excellent. I just you did not know what was happening. Like you knew what was happening, you understood it was clear, but you didn't know how they're going to get out of certain things. And then just the finale, for those that haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but the finale I thought was perfect, man. Just the story arc from Loki, because it is Loki. The show is a Loki show, but there's so much other stars of the show that everybody's done does such a great job acting and stuff like that, but it's still a Loki show. So just from where the Loki character went from the beginning, where he was like the main villain in the first Avengers movie, the guy working behind the scenes and stuff, the main villain, what I'm saying, to becoming what he became in the Loki series and then in the season finale. Incredible. And just for Marvel to pull that off too, because that was like a cinematic, to pull that off, it's pretty awesome, you know. So Brunson over to Dante. Dante's dribbling. Knicks need to get some shots up quick. Dante all the way to the basket, gets blocked, but he's going to get fouled. So this is excellent. From the Knicks standpoint, to get to the basket, get fouled, and stop the clock, this is what the doctor ordered. So is that a charge? I believe they called an offensive foul. So I thought Dante was getting some free throws. Is he getting free throws? No, he's not. So this is Minnesota's ball. So that would have been interesting. If he had got free throws, then he had a chance to make it to 93 to 105. But Karl Anthony Towns is the one that's shooting free throws. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, man. So Bobby Santiago, he says, according to the way it ended, he might be the most powerful. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. So I mean, what was incredible too? It almost made me it made me lose my breath a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to be spoiling too much for people, but you saw the tree of life at the end. I thought that was pretty cool, man. My mouth was wide open when that happened, and then it formed the tree of life at the end. That was pretty dope, you know. Yeah, Loki was dope. Uh, Loki worthy of lifting Thor's hammer now? I don't know, but I mean, now he's in charge of so many timelines, or just overseeing, like he's like a watcher, kind of watching all the timelines now. So I mean, I'm quite sure there's some timeline there where Loki does pick up the hammer, you know. So he sees everything. What was sad too is that like he really like enjoyed Friends. It's the first time he ever had friends. So he made the decision to leave his friends to do what he's been destined to do, and that's what his father said. I forgot what what's his name, Odin said that to him in one of the movies, that he was destined to be king, to be a king somewhere. So he has his throne now. His throne popped up. He's sitting on his throne, but it's a lonely thing there. He's there lonely, and that was his worst nightmare. He didn't want to be alone. If you remember, when they put a spell on him, and he had Lady Sif smacking him. Remember that? I believe that was in the first season, where he was in the time loop, and Lady Smith kept coming back and kicking him in the balls and slapping him and shit like that. They saying that you're going to be destined to be alone. And it was kind of sad, but it was foreshadowing what happened in the finale for Loki season 2. So I thought that was dope. Really good writing, man. Like beautiful writing. Give guys a chance to write a good story. Let them have their own continuity and stuff like that, and tell their story to the fullest. And it could be incredible. Shout out to the Marvels, from what people are telling me, and then adding Secret Invasion to it. Total waste of time, both projects, man. But they probably should have put the Marvels out first, and then had Secret Invasion happen after, you know, or just tie both movies in better. Knicks are making turnovers, so I mean the Minnesota Timberwolves are making fools out of the Knicks right now. 113 to 94. Anthony Edwards is laughing coming up the court. Karl Anthony Towns is acting like he's like a super thug out there. Brunson is out there doing with the dribble. Grimes shoots it wide open 3-point shot. Julius Randle with one-handed rebound. Foul on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns is crying like he's not up by 20. Like, come on, dude, calm down. Calm down, dude. Oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah, Mega, I can't believe it, man. This like totally like takes everything out of me, man. Oh man. So listen, this game is over. Just I don't think anything's gonna happen here. But listen, the Knicks are still within striking distance, not for nothing. Let me stop talking shit. We're down by 20, bro. Down by 20 with 3 minutes, 4 minutes left. Like I said, only if only a miracle can happen. But right now we're just gonna have to do this now. Knicks schedule. You gotta look ahead now. So the Knicks look like they're gonna get smacked here. They're gonna lose this one. We'll be 8-6, which is respectable. But Minnesota's gonna be gonna be 10-3 with a lot of confidence after beating the Knicks tonight. So next game, look at that. Next game, Miami Heat. The game after that, the Suns. So I mean, the Miami Heat. You want to talk about big game? Talk about rivalry games. For everything that's ever happened with us. With the Knicks throughout our history, especially the Miami Heat history. It comes down to us playing here in a tournament in-season game. So that's a big game. A lot of stuff on the line here against Miami. So that's on Friday, 7:30 p.m. That's on Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving. So 7:30 start. Hopefully I'm around for that. I would love to watch that game. It'd be nice to watch it with some family too, man. The Miami Heat game. The next game after that, if you see that, the 26th on the Sunday, we're playing against the Suns at 6 p.m. So I mean, the Knicks got some challenges coming up, man. We blew it against Minnesota. Their defense definitely took us out. The Knicks made a lot of bonehead decisions out there. And the Minnesota just ate us up, man. Miami Heat is going to give us a little bit more of that. And then the Suns, we got to deal with their scoring. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of challenges right now. I'm up for it. It's very frustrating that the Knicks couldn't really show Minnesota what they were made of. But we got a chance. We got a chance to pick up the pieces against the Heat and the Suns. But let's be realistic, right now. The Knicks are 8-5 right now. We can easily be, we can easily be 8-8 after Sunday, losing three straight with these teams here. So I mean, hopefully the Knicks could hold off and at least win one or two of these here. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, Secret Invasion. He says Secret Invasion should have been in the Avengers, but with the X Men. There's a lot of different things they could have done, especially if they're going to be doing these cracking the universes and having incursions where they're connecting the X Men to certain franchises and stuff like that. They should have been doing that. Ever since King became a thing, and ever since the Doctor Strange movie, that should have been it. The way that they that was talking about incursions and how that lady came out and she cut a hole in the universe and they went in and went to the Dormammu's realm. Since you could do that, and since in the Spider-Man movie when the sky cracked and everybody from all the universe, all the different Spider-Man characters were coming to the Marvel universe. When that happened, that should have just been happening a lot. Just to expedite it. But this cinematic universe part right now is like I guess is a victim of the writer's strike and stuff like that. Rushing stuff. That now you're able to put out quality products. So that sucks. You wish that they had time to properly develop projects because like I said, Loki is fantastic. Well, I think Loki was completed before the writer's strike, though. Everything was completed before the writer's strike and before the actor's strike. So that show was complete. But Secret Invasion, I think, was rushed. The Marvels, I think, was rushed. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully from this point on, things are not rushed. Like that Deadpool movie. That Deadpool movie got a potential to be one of the best comic book movies ever, with the violence and with the cameos and with the comedy action too. Probably, they're probably it's probably gonna have the potential to be one of the best comic book movies ever if it's written properly. But if it's not written properly, what you gonna do? So they got us by the balls because I'm gonna watch them all. Like that. Thank God for Disney Plus because when the Marvels comes to Disney Plus, um, we'll already. Oh, shout out to the What If series. The What If series is coming out in December. That's gonna be incredible. So I'm like really waiting for that What If series because the first What If series was fantastic. You know what I'm saying? The storyline there with Ultron coming back and that whole thing. Ultron with Infinity Stones. That's scary to me. Artificial intelligence with Infinity Stones is ridiculous. So I'm anxious to see where they're gonna go with it with in the second season. It looks like the animation was taking a step forward too, man, because the animation was good in the first season, but the second season, from just judging by the trailer, it looks fantastic. The graphics, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm anxious to see what they're gonna do with that. Because a lot of those episodes were actually they wanted to put them in the first season, but they saved it and waited for the second season. So it's interesting. I'm anxious to see the different stories that they're going to put together, and just judging by the way the first series went, where it ended up being like I said, Ultron with the Infinity Stones, which is incredible. I'm anxiously waiting to see what they're going to finish with at the end of this What If series, man. Yeah, that What If is going to be crazy. I wonder if they're that's how they get Doctor Doom in place. That would be interesting. Then right after that, they're supposed to be doing X-Men '98. Supposed to be coming out too. You know what I'm saying? So I think X-Men '98 is supposed to come out right after What If. So I'm not too sure about the timeline. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a lot of good projects coming up that I'm still excited about. So we'll see whether or not the Marvel hits swings it out the fence. No more duds, man. Because they're definitely losing momentum. Especially with impatient fans like ourselves. Yeah, man. So I mean, Knicks lose another game here, man. So like I said, be prepared to be 8-8 after the next couple games, man, because the potential is there. But we're playing Miami. You know what I'm saying? The Miami game should be winnable. They play good defense too. They shoot the three. They've been actually playing really excellent. The Miami team. We got a chance to beat them. And then show up against the Suns and see if we can give them a game. Because the Suns, and they're not going to be able to match us defensively, but they're going to be outscoring us more than likely. But so we'll see how we match up against them. This is what it's all about. Minnesota plays really good defense, man. They proved it. They did it right in our face. Good transition play, 3-point shooting. Their stars were able to compete and score. Our stars weren't. You know what I'm saying? So it just really came down to that, man. So Miami and the Suns, two big games coming up, man. So I can't wait for that. So what are you saying here? So what if Most Def looking good? Oh, he said what if, most definitely looking good. You're talking about the series, man. Why are you confusing me, bro? See, I got the glasses on. I already told you I'm dehydrated. I need something to drink, and making my brain work. Yeah, man. So I can't wait to that. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes and 43 seconds here. So does somebody else bring up another subject? I'm trying to see here. Oh, Power is coming out December 1st. For anybody's into Power, the Power book with Keenan. Excuse me. Keenan is coming out on December 1st. So that's gonna be good. 50 Cent. He's a mastermind, man. He came into the game, with the music and stuff like that, but he learned the business really fast, man. And somebody told him that he probably needs to look for another genre, and he chose to get into TV, and he did a good job. Got a lot of good shows, pertaining to his characters that are basically based on his life, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So good stuff, man. Entrepreneur, able to start TV mogul, become a TV mogul. He's also an action hero too. He's about to be in the Expendables too. So 50 Cent is doing a lot, man. Shout out to 50 Cent, smart dude. You know what I'm saying? Able to keep reinventing himself. Yeah. Minnesota still got their starters out, still whipping our ass. Knicks still got their starters out, just taking that ass whipping. Oh no, we got our bench guys there. Archie's out there, I see. We got Quentin Grimes giving it over to Jericho. Jericho's hair is trash, man. He needs to do something with that shit. Anyway, so I'm fucking tired, man. I can't wait till this game is over. 1 minute, 47 seconds left. Naz Reid with the set shot, Pulls up for three, no good. Knicks fighting for rebounds here. Anthony Edwards is still in the game. This is crazy. He splits the defense, kicks it out in the corner for three, no good. Ryan Archinado's out there, gives it to Quentin Grimes. So why is Anthony Edwards out there? Look at Quentin Grimes shooting a three, no good. Did anybody think that Grimes would be this bad? You know, you know. Did anybody think that he would be this bad? I thought that he was going to add like more dribbling and more creation to his game this year, but he hasn't. He looks horrible, man. So it sucks. It sucks to watch. But like I said, there's ways to get better, and I feel like the Knicks need to do it quick, sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? Because it could get ugly. It could get ugly. Our guys can get frustrated, and then we can have a fallback season again. Because we already had one. That second year with Tom Thibodeau, we made the playoffs the first year, missed the playoffs in the second year, made it in the third year. You know what I'm saying? So now here's the fourth year. Are we going to make or miss the playoffs now? So I mean, the writing's on the wall for us to miss the playoffs. We could totally do that. So I think if we're going to make a move, I think we need to do it now in the beginning of the season. And then when it gets closer to the trade deadline, possibly make another move to solidify what we're doing here. So I really think that's what we should be doing. We see Kareem. He says, after seeing Grimes work out with JJ, yeah, I thought he'd be different. He was working out all season with Anthony Hardaway too. So Anthony Hardaway, they were working on take moves and shit like that. We haven't seen Quentin Grimes take his man off the dribble all year. But Quentin Grimes is extremely quick. He got a quick first step. His dribble is nice and quick too. He has like a nice little quick in and out dribbles and stuff like that. But I haven't never seen him take anybody. And his jump shot too. His front hand is like this, and the other hand is like this. So he doesn't have like a really good pull up game. Just based off of his mechanics on his shot. So they're throwing alley oops still too. 17-point lead, got a minute left. Man, this game is dragging, man. Yeah, so I'm so like out of it right now that as soon as this game is over, I'm just gonna tap out, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is like horrible. Because like it's horrible because your Knicks are better. The Knicks are better than what they showed. So right now we're getting embarrassed right now, and then they're gonna have a field day talking about us. Saying, oh look, the Knicks are not for real. They got a potential to miss the playoff. They're gonna go down the whole line. So now we just have to weather that storm. Shout out to Daquan Jeffries. I believe in Daquan Jeffries too. I think Daquan Jeffries can actually contribute also, as he misses a free throw right in my face. But I think he can contribute also. If we made enough trades, whatever, where we need him to be in the rotation, I think he'll be able to contribute. Minnesota Timberwolves are just still trying to pack it in here. Naz Reid throws the ball into the second row. Has Brunson ever had an assist to Mitch? Yes. he's throwing alley-oops to Mitchell Robinson. But at the same time, has Mitchell Robinson stepped out further than the solid circle underneath the basket? Mitchell Robinson doesn't position himself anywhere but around the rim. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't cut to the basket like that. He doesn't do any of that. Is that because of Tom Thibodeau's system? Probably. The spacing and whatever? Absolutely. Daquan Jeffries all the way to the basket. Jericho Skims there jumping like a jumping bean. 28 seconds on my clock. 4 seconds on on the game clock here. So the game is basically over. So I'm quite sure, yep, we're over here. So I don't even give a fuck what's happening here on the screen here. I'm going to take this out. Let me make sure I turn the sound down. So I'm taking this out. Minnesota Timberwolves whipped our ass. We got to take that on the chin, take it like a man. Next game is against Miami Heat. Then we play the Phoenix Suns right after. So Miami Heat on Black Friday, and then Sunday against the Suns. 2 big games, man. So hopefully the Knicks could bounce back after this game, forget all about it, show up to Miami ready to play, ready to defend the MSG South, and get that win in Miami, man. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be a tough game. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are 2 villains against the Knicks, man. They play really good basketball, so it's really gonna be fun to watch. So I guess this is it until Thanksgiving, huh? So I mean, we don't play again until Friday. Today's Tuesday. Today's Monday. That can't be right. Let me double check that. Knicks schedule. So we literally don't play until Friday. So this game. This is Monday, yo. So Monday here, and then the next game is Friday. So that's a big bump. So I guess that's a Thanksgiving bump there to give the players a chance to spend time with their families, I guess. So listen, guys, I won't see you guys until after Thanksgiving. So yo, you might see me. I have a couple ideas for shows that I might do. So you might see me in between time. But if I don't pop on, you guys, listen, enjoy your Thanksgiving, man. Everybody, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but you do something else, if you're breaking bread with your family or your friends and stuff like that, please enjoy yourself. Getting out there, traveling out there, going to different family members and things like that. Please have a good time. No drinking and driving, please. Don't let your family do it either. Smoking and driving too, man. Make sure your cousins that go for those long walks that they wait to the high comes down before they get behind the wheel of a car. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Canal here. What's good, Canal? He said, yep. So Canal says something here. What do you say? Oh, he's talking about the MCU. He says, back to the MCU. Am I the only one that didn't hate the Marvels? I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. But just so I'm watching, I'm just not interested because it doesn't look like something that's going to that makes sense. So I'm not really enthusiastic to watch it. But I probably as a standalone movie, I probably if you forget about the whole continuity thing, it's probably going to be interesting. But I could wait till it comes on Disney Plus. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So anyway, salute to everybody. Thanks, Korean Grant, for the points to talk about, the plot points why the Knicks were losing. Mega, as always, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I see you on Friday. Please, like I said, enjoy it responsibly. And just have a good time, man. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the outro. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer.